can't remember what song that is.
It's called. That's Tom Petty. Did you turn your phone off?
I did.
Okay.
Well, it'll vibrate.
I don't want any distractions, Thomas.
Oh, I've got to text somebody.
Hello, and welcome to Insomniac Live. So wait, I see some comments on Facebook about Spyro DLC. I just want to be clear, 100% clear.
Keep it 100.
We did not have anything to do with the Spyro Reignited trilogy. Therefore, we have no idea if there's DLC or any types of new Spyro content. We are going to play the Spyro Reignited trilogy. Thomas, you are looking hot again.
These lights, they do that to me.
Spyro for PC. Again, I don't know. Ask Activision. Activision and Toys for Bob made Spyro Reignited trilogy. We only made the original 3 games, and that was a long time ago. No, it wasn't 20 years. It was over 15. A long time ago. I can't do that math. Anyway, so no, this is not a new Spyro game. No, there's not an announcement of anything Spyro related. We are merely playing Spyro Reignited because we were bringing back the memories. And Toys for Bob did an awesome job remastering this game.
It's so pretty.
So, with that caveat out of the way, welcome to Insomniac Live. This is our second official 3-hour stream, I guess. As Thomas liked to say, it's a 3-hour stream.
I've never said that ever.
Yeah, I don't know why.
But apparently I like to say it.
Yeah. We've moved to Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We've moved to this new time, 3:30 Eastern, 12:30 Pacific, and we are planning on going for 3 hours. We're going to toss it to Burbank in about 90 minutes. When is this mailbox thing? Well, there's no mailbox thing. It's a mailbag, James Smith. So anyway, we're streaming on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Mixer, Twitch. We have our Discord chat. So we're going to be trying to read all of it, but if we miss something, I apologize. You can put it back in the chat, and we'll try to get to it.
Somebody on Facebook was asking if either of us was involved in making the original Spyro games. I was involved in the sense of I played them when I was much younger, and I loved it. But that was the extent of my involvement.
Yes, there's very few people. The original Spyro game, I believe, had like 5 or 6 people in the credits in Insomniac.
Really?
Maybe it was 10, but it was...
How long was it?
The credits were very small. So at the company still that worked on people who worked on the original Spyro, there's very few. At this studio in North Carolina, there's 2,
I think
maybe
that's
3.
right.
I think there's only 2.
I think there's 2.
And Chad didn't even work on the original. I think he came during the second one.
Oh.
And
I didn't know that.
in Burbank, we still have our 3 founders, Ted, Brian, and Al, obviously. They're still in the company. And then there's probably Dave, John. I don't know. They probably have maybe 8 to 10 people there that worked on the original Spyros.
I thought you said there was... How many people did you say were in the credits?
The original Spyros, so I'm talking about all 3.
Oh, gotcha.
The first one itself is like...
Gotcha.
Open. If you still have it, open the booklet and look at the Insomniacs. It's like, I don't know. I could be wrong. I thought it was like 5 people.
Jeez. It's a very small amount of people.
Yes, very small amount of people. Anyway, Brian, hell no, Intihar. I don't know. He showed up at the last stream on Monday, so I don't know. Maybe he'll show up today in Burbank. But we're currently at the North Carolina office. We will toss it over to Burbank in about 90 minutes. They're going to also play Spyro. We're going to start with the second game, only because I recently played through the first game on Reignited, and I didn't really want to play through it again. So okay. Burbank's going to do the first game. We're going to do the second game. Who knows who'll do the third game. We'll do it at some point. This will be like a Wednesday thing for the foreseeable future until we beat it, and then we'll move on to another Insomniac-related game. I say related because we didn't make this game directly. So, first and foremost, it's Wednesday, so we're going to do...
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
The community mailbag. Mailbag, bag.
We need like a graphic
community. Community mailbag. You're losing us followers, Thomas.
Yeah.
Okay. We could just have Doc make sound.
I think so.
Doc's
Doc's just dubstep remixed.
Okay, so I got the questions.
The song that we made up.
You put them on Reddit. You put them on Twitter. You put some on Facebook. We can't answer them all. We're gonna answer not as many as we can. I'm gonna answer this amount today, and we will eventually do more. So keep them coming. Also, I will point out, they don't have to be questions like, how did you make the water in Spider-Man? How did you make the puddles look so good?
I just ran through a whole
They could be questions like, what's the best 90s action movie? And Corey would love to answer that. So, you know. Okay, here we go.
It's Predator, by the way.
Yes. Here we go. Was that the 90s? Or was it the 80s?
Actually, I don't know. It might have been the 80s. Yeah.
We have, let me start out by saying this. We got a lot of questions about when's the next Spider-Man? Is there a sequel? When's the next Ratchet and Clank? Are you guys going to do Sunset Overdrive 2? Resistance, question mark? When will we see more Stormland? And so to all of that, I will answer this, or I will say this. We have nothing to announce with relation to future titles. Period. Not going to say it. So we're currently focused on, well, first of all, we're enjoying Spider-Man's success and the support it's gotten. We love you all for that. Thank you. But we're also now focused on Stormland in 2019. That's coming this year. And we're going to show you a lot more of that soon. And yes, there is still that fantastic thing. We just don't have anything to announce today or this week with regards to that. So all those questions we got about future titles, we have nothing to announce. First question. Brought to you by Pixel Butts.
It's a nice name.
Pixel Butts, not HD. Is there a name for the engine you guys use? It's always referred to as your internal engine or our engine. Surely it has a name after it's been after how long it's been used. Are you ready? Drum roll. It's called the Insomniac engine.
Wow. Amazing.
Copper's Dragon asks, can you guys give me a simplified answer as to how you go about creating different swinging animations for Spider-Man? I'm an idiot, so simple answers usually do the trick for me. P.S. I love the game. So I'll try to keep this as basic and simple as possible. And because of that, it is. Let me say there's a lot more to it than what I'm going to say. I'm just going to try to keep it simple because he wanted it simple. Animators and tech animators usually do the rigging and all that type of stuff, and the animators do the walking and the movement. They make a bunch of cool animations, and then they usually make it so they can blend together. So they'll make like a walking animation and a swimming animation and a one-armed thing and a flip and a roll, and they'll make it though so that they can blend together. But they'll make a whole bunch of separate animations. Then they'll put those in the engine. The programmer will come in, will take the character and create the scripts or whatever to tell it to play these animations at certain points. So, and because they're blended together in a programmatic way, they feel pretty seamless from one transition to the other. And so like for example, if you're walking, it's just going to be a loop of somebody walking until the programmer says stop walking. Make sense? That's as basic as I'm going to get, I think. Thomas is confused, so maybe maybe I need to get more basic with it.
I'm not.
All right, last question. Actually, no, I have two more. Tom Donut. Tom.
It's a good name.
Tom likes donuts.
I do.
Hi. Back when Spider-Man was first announced, the original trailer showed a section with Spider-Man jumping over tables through a cafe. I just wanted to know whatever happened to that particular section of the game, and it always had me curious ever since I finished, and I never came across it. It looks so cool. Looked so cool. I'm only reading 4. Yes, James. I'm only reading 4 questions because we're not going to spend all day doing this, but we'll save more for next time. So the answer to that is it just got cut. That's the bottom line. You know, it didn't fit within the final game / mission that it was part of. In fact, there was a couple things over the course of the 2 or so years that we did E3 trailers and videos that got cut. But that just happens in development. You know, we'll make a bunch of cool stuff to start, and when it's time to make a trailer, we'll pull all the cool stuff that we have and we'll put it into a trailer, and then we'll realize a year later that when we go to put all the pieces of the puzzle together, that these pieces don't fit anymore and they get cut. So that's why you saw it in a trailer from, I think it was 2016 or 17.
Right. That sounds, 16 sounds right.
I don't remember which one it was. It was one of the E3 trailers, and then, you know, over a year later, you know, it didn't make the final cut. So that's the answer to that one. Last question from Same Phone Who Dis, our favorite sender of boxes. I want to know what Insomniac team thinks of Dreams, and I don't mean yeah, looks all right. I mean like actual thoughts about people making their own games in a pretty simple like engine. I'll stop you right there. So I saw Dreams at E3 last year. I sat down with the Media Molecule guys, and they showed us. They like did an in-depth demo of the game with us. It is not a simple engine. Like, there's nothing simple about Dreams. Basically, what I saw, and you can go in and you can tweak so much stuff, and you can, like, there was a point when they were like, oh, here's this animation, we're going to put this guy in here and do this, and then we're going to click on that and zoom in, and look, part of that animation is different sets of animations and different sound effects. You click on the sound effect and boom, that opens a whole new sound effect menu, and you can edit the sound effect and put drum tracks and bass tracks. Oh my gosh, it was just like deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And I was like, they basically made a game engine that's a game.
Interesting. So in comparison to like Little Big Planet, it's much more...
Oh, it blows out of the water. I mean, Little Big Planet had very, very simplified, you could do certain things, right? Mm-hmm. This is like everything you do has an in-depth properties menu to it.
I wonder...
It's insane. It's like, I'm like, they basically built the engine that built the game that allows people to build more games. And we even asked them, like, do you guys just like develop in the Dreams engine? And they're like, a lot of times, yeah, some of the stuff they came up with was just straight up made from what they made.
But you can't go in and write your own code, can you?
I think you can do certain scripts. There's certain like scripts you can attach to different characters. I don't remember if you could actually program your own code, but there's preset actions, and it's a lot like designing in an engine where you drag and drop. You know, I don't know if you ever used a game engine. A lot of it is now visual, like the trees.
Right. Yeah.
And
visual scripting.
Visual scripting, yeah, and that's what a lot of it was. So
I see. That makes me wonder about bugs and how that's going to be resolved, or if it's going to be so refined that there won't be bugs.
I don't know. But, well, you wonder that because you came out of QA in your past, and you probably were like thinking, "Oh my God, I couldn't do this."
Well, to go back to the question, they're asking about how it's going to be received by people. I wonder if people are going to kind of have a little bit of a huge, really steep learning curve.
Maybe
when they're trying to figure out like game development, game design in particular, all the challenges there within.
I don't know, because Little Big Planet proved that
true.
That you could do it, and
that is true.
And they're going to build enough pre-populated content that it's still going to be fun to play for people who don't want to dive too deep.
Yeah.
But there's going to be so much community-generated stuff. It's going to be exciting. Anyway, that's the answer to that question. I'm excited to see what they do with it. I think those people at Media Molecule did an amazing job, and I was super impressed. And I was sitting there with Sean McCabe, who was on our last stream, our Chief Technology Officer, and we were just like, what is going on? This is amazing. This is insane.
It sounds really cool, for sure.
So, anyway, you guys ready to play? Are you ready? I'll try to rechat. Thomas, you can rechat too. Any DLC for Reignited? Again, we didn't make Reignited, so I have no idea what Activision's plans are. We forgot that this is doing this.
What is this?
It's got to install.
I didn't know. So
oh no!
This Wii thing.
Well, I didn't know either. Hold on a second. We may have to play the first game.
We're gonna read some more chat questions, maybe.
You know what? It's cause hold on a second. You read chat questions, Thomas.
All right.
This is why we do it live.
Yep. Here we go. Been looking forward to this stream. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. Hey, I just 100% off Spider-Man. Awesome. That's all.
Read the platform, Thomas.
Huh?
Read the platform that.
Oh, it's from Twitter, or it's from Periscope.
Mixer says Vader no, and that's exactly how I feel right now. So hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Feels bad.
No, it doesn't. This is what we do, Thomas. This is why we do it live.
I personally prefer A Crack in Time and Tools of Destruction the most of the entire series, but that's just me. I really like those games as well.
Okay, here we go.
It's the Doom stream all over again. Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It's not even close.
That's the best stream in our history. What are you talking about?
No, because we can play Spyro 1 right now if I wanted to,
Yeah,
but we're not gonna steal from Burbank's time.
From Mixer is amazing. Mixer is love. Mixer is pretty awesome.
Heartwave.
The absolute lack of a delay, where it's like a millisecond or something, is just awesome.
It's that cloud, baby.
Like
it's that cloud.
technically impressive.
Everything's on a cloud. Thomas, do you have chest hair?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I think that's why they asked. What's your favorite game you worked on? Okay, I've answered this plenty of times. I will say there's multiple things. One, Resistance 3 will always hold a special place in my heart because it was my first game. Really liked it. Sunset was so fun. Sunset Overdrive was amazing. Ratchet PS4, the reaction we got to that was incredible, so I really enjoy that. And then obviously Spider-Man. So
yeah, I have less of a pool to pick from. I think mine is pretty clear, and it's Spider-Man. I have a soft spot for The Unspoken as well because that was my first game here. But the experience of Spider-Man has just been so incredible, overwhelming. Thomas, plug the coffee you got.
no, don't do that.
Nah.
Don't do that. There's no logo on it, so how are you supposed to... Favorite Spyro 2 level and why, Thomas?
I didn't play Spyro 2. I haven't played Spyro 2 or 3. I only played Spyro 1. So I'm excited to see Spyro 2.
Well, we might not see it today.
Yeah.
We may be playing Spyro 1 shortly. Apologize for we forgot that the second and third game actually need to be downloaded.
Individually, yeah. Should we inform Burbank of that?
No, because they're playing the first game.
Oh, okay.
They don't have that problem.
I see.
See?
I see.
They left us, they hung us out there like this. I wonder how long this is. This can't be what it is.
At Insomniac Games from Twitch. So why did you guys put a bolt cap on the new Ratchet and Clank? I missed seeing all the bolts increase after I think the 10x multiplier that scrolled away from me.
Did we put a bolt cap? I thought you can only. I mean, there's people who got like 99999 something.
Well, I think that would mean there's a cap.
Yeah. Well, because otherwise the UI would just keep going across the screen.
Right. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I think it was likely because we never thought people would get that many, which is a wrong assumption.
Yeah.
And secondly, might have had to do with like localization issues. I don't know. I'll get to the bottom of it though. Let's get rid of this community mailbag because that's over with. Let's just pretend like we're playing Spyro. You know what? Let's just play the first game. What do you say?
Okay. Yeah.
I mean,
that's a long time.
Yeah, but I don't know how much of that's the second game.
I don't even know if it'll matter.
Whatever.
Man.
Whatever. We're playing the first game. We're playing the first game.
Yes, dude. There's a lot of work involved in game development. An insane amount of work. I think people often an easy mistake to make is to vastly underestimate how much work goes into stuff.
Vastly.
Incredibly vastly. Yes.
Incredibly vastly.
Yes. Grammar. Incredibly vastly. I just made that up. How would you? Oh, I missed it. It went away. Sorry.
How would you what?
I missed it. It just scrolled past me.
I'm ignoring James's hateful comments about how that was the worst community mailbox ever. Because I don't agree with that comment.
Do you guys make a new Spyro game in 2020 with your own design levels and your own story?
Did you? Or what do you mean? What's
I think
the
they
question?
mean would you? Would you make?
No. Activision is. Oops. Hold on. Hold on, guys. There we go. No, we have no plans to work on Spyro. This is Activision. Toys for Bob did an amazing job with this game. I forgot what I was gonna say because I'm kind of confused.
If we would make another game, so Activision, OCIP.
Yeah, so they would have to, I don't know. There would have to be a discussion to be had, but that's not what we do. We don't normally work on games like that. Although I guess Spider-Man was the exception, right?
Mm-hmm. From Twitter, Burning Bee says, "Hi guys, I'm a big fan." Well, we're a big fan that you're here.
Watch when he runs. Just watch. You can like do this little thing where you're like
I love his cheeks, how they like fill up when you blow fire. I love his cheeks.
But like this, I don't remember the original game having this little side-to-side animation. And if you just do a little bit of a wiggle with the stick like this, it gets even more pronounced.
I could be misremembering or remembering this incorrectly, but he had a little bit of a saunter in the original game. I don't think it was as dramatic as this.
No. This is like awesome. It's like you could like play the music and just like dance around with it.
Yeah, it's just such a gorgeous game. When we were testing this out, I was just like running around in circles and like blowing fire on the grass and just marveling at how pretty everything was. I love the dragons.
Yeah, they did like a lot of the voice acting. And they made so many new characters. Not new characters. They remade so many characters.
I think in the original game they were all just palette swaps, right? But they did totally different models for each one and gave them kind of personality within the model.
There was different ones. A lot of them were probably, but there was different sized ones.
Yeah,
for sure. They weren't just all palette swaps. Might want to raise the game audio. All right. By the way, if the second one ever downloads while we're playing this, we'll start it. Sorry about that.
I think a conversation about getting a job in the industry going on the chat. I'm missing some of it because the chat's going so fast for us. I think the advice we like to generally give people looking to get in the industry is just find something that you like, discipline, and do it. University's great, but experience is also great. Those are both viable routes to go.
Do you want me to turn the game audio on the Elgato instead of the TV?
I think it's fine through the TV right now.
No, they're saying it's way too low.
Is it? Yeah.
I just feel like it's hard to talk when the audio's that loud. Let's just mute it.
Okay, let's do it.
Hold on, folks. Tell me how this is. This is gonna blow your ears out. Ready?
Great game, guys. I love Spyro.
Thank you.
We love it too.
We didn't make this one, but thank you. Tell us how the audio is now, friends.
It's an odd thing, right?
What?
Well, like we didn't make this one, but we made the one it's based on. So.
Yes, we did. I forgot to ram this guy. I'm gonna ram him.
So it's like also the Resident Evil 2 remake's coming out soon. I wonder how like the developers of the original one feel.
But isn't that even the same? But that's the same.
It is the same company, but I mean the actual people.
Look, watch this.
Probably.
Yeah, I lit the fires, and I got a trophy. The original game didn't have trophies.
Oh, for sure. That was like 3 generations later.
Well, our Tools of Destruction and I think even Quest for Booty didn't have trophies.
Hmm.
One's over there chuckling about something.
At Insomniac Games from Twitch, Kian Prime says, "Have you ever wondered why we are here on this Earth?"
No, never.
Yes and no.
I've never really wondered that.
I mean, you didn't have this introspective period in high school where you're like,
why are we? What is why? Why is what?
What's the point of it all?
Not really. We're here.
I mean, I definitely did. But ultimately, I come back.
And what was the conclusion, Thomas?
Huh?
I want to know your conclusion.
Yeet.
That's more of a reason not to be here.
No, that is the only reason. Yeah, ultimately, I think like stuff like that can be unproductive to think about. You can get in a mental trap with it.
Yeah, cool. You're never gonna know the answer because life finds a way. Isn't that what Malcolm?
Yep.
Dr. Ian Malcolm said. Life just finds a way. Oops, I forgot to charge him. Oh, I forgot you have to get him from behind. Oh! God, I got him.
Did you guys see the new cheat code post where Bob made something? I've lost the rest of it. I know nothing about new cheat codes.
Cheat codes for this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game has cheat codes.
It has new ones apparently.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Don't you have to, when they have the metal? Don't you have to ram?
No, you can't ram big guys.
Oh.
You have to like flame his butt.
Oh. Okay.
Does that make sense?
That'll teach you to respond immediately? No, it won't.
Spyro.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I think it's because I'm missing some of the. I'm trying to read things and then it scrolls away from me.
Well, you gotta start. You gotta go down to the bottom.
Yeah, but it's sometimes it'll go quick. Sometimes like a bunch of comments will come in all at once.
Sometimes.
How do you feel if you were approached to do a game based on Last Airbender or a game about Teen Titans?
Well, first of all, I don't think we would be.
Right.
Because that's not really our wheelhouse.
Right.
And we don't really just get approached to do other people's IP. But I probably still. Those are neither things that I would be interested in making a game about. But that's just me. And I'm one person in a company full of 260, 70, whatever we have now. There you go, Thomas.
All right.
I know you feel differently.
Lauren, what's something that doesn't belong on a pizza?
Chocolate syrup.
Have you ever had a chocolate pizza?
Yeah. You ever been to Pizza Inn? Or CC's? Yeah, Pizza Inn, CC's.
No, don't say CC's. Ooh, CC's? CC's is debatably even pizza.
You ever had chocolate pizza?
No.
Marshmallows.
Marshmallows are also on chocolate pizza.
Marshmallows are disgusting.
Okay.
Define pizza. Is that cookie you get at Mrs. Fields? You know what I'm talking about. Is that a pizza?
It's a pizza pie.
No, mayonnaise. Mayonnaise.
Oh, that's a definite. Yes, that's a definite confirmed.
Don't put that on there.
Do not put mayonnaise on pizza. What are we talking about? Nexus temporal repulsor. Are you talking about your favorite ratchet weapons? I saw someone say the all for one warmonger too. What's the topic, Thomas? You gotta do a better job reading chat, man.
I was talking about pizza. Come on.
Yeah, but there's a cool conversation happening right now about weapons from Ratchet.
Thomas seems to understand how to eat. I do. There's one thing I know.
What is that supposed to mean? Thomas looks like he could eat.
It means I'm fat.
I went this way already.
I need to lose weight.
I want to know about the the Ratchet weapons discussion that is happening now in chat. I want to know.
I don't see anything about it right now. Any news on a PC version? I think they're talking about Spiderman.
No, I think they're talking about Spyro. Because we're playing Spyro.
Okay.
And we don't know. We didn't make this game, and we have nothing to do with this game. Other than we're fans of what they did with the originals. Activision and Toys for Bob would be the ones you want to talk to about that.
We're talking about our favorite Ratchet and Clank weapons. What's your favorite Ratchet and Clank weapon, Tim?
Oh, that's what I thought it was. I really like the temporal repulsor, for sure. I would say... oh, man. Bouncer was great. I really like all the rocket launchers. The Negotiator, the Warmonger. All those rocket launchers were great.
I really like the latest one, the one that makes people dance.
That's not the latest one.
No, it was in the latest game.
Yeah, I know, but you said the latest one. That was actually an old school good weapon that we brought back. That's the Groovatron.
Yeah, the Groovatron. Thank you.
I was gonna say the Boogie Bomb. Is that what they call it in Fortnite? Ah! You see what I did there? That was a totally unique idea.
From Twitch, hello. I really want to know when are we gonna hear more about the fantastic thing come to Spider-Man.
Let's talk about how fantastic this remake is of Spyro. Shall we? I like this. 90%. I like the. I like all the animations. I like the color and the lighting, and they did a really good job with this. I'm trying to remember where the last gems are that I forgot. Chat, you gotta help me because I haven't played this in a month.
Would you guys ever make a Smash Brothers type game with all your characters?
No. But you know why?
Well,
we don't know. We don't own all those characters.
What are our characters exactly?
Yeah. Our characters are Outernauts, Sunset Overdrive, Edge of Nowhere.
Fuse? Is it Fuse?
Fuse. We could add the Unspoken guys.
Mm-hmm.
We could add the
Feral Rights.
Feral Rights. That'd be fun. We could add the Stormland androids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Love the upgraded graphics. This game is pretty now.
Pretty now? It wasn't pretty back then? Oh, that hurts. I'm trying to remember. I forgot some gems somewhere. Chat, where are the gems I missed? Marvel Games said something about Fantastic coming to Spider-Man PS4 and didn't inform you guys? No, they did. We know exactly what it is. And we will tell you when the time is right.
We have nothing new to announce at this time.
Yes. Chat, I need your help. Seriously, I forget where these... I'm missing 9 gems. So I know it's one thing somewhere that I missed. And I'm trying to remember...
Press L3.
What does that have to do with anything? I just did.
It's because he's pointing.
Oh, because he points. That's right.
Yeah.
That way.
Thank you for the tip.
James's comment?
I didn't.
I don't read James's comments.
Are we doing the same Jude?
Probably.
If you could...
Oh, there it is.
Oh, missed it.
That's one of them.
Have you ever wondered why Spyro is purple? That's Keen Prime.
No. Next question.
Boom.
He's purple because we made him purple.
Since Thomas isn't reading Discord, I am reading Discord. I'm not going to read the rest of that comment because...
Oh, there it is. I see it. Yes, Spyro is purple because one of our artists, I forget which one, Craig Stint maybe, or somebody like that. I forget the names of all the original artists. I apologize. Made him purple. That wasn't Craig Stint. It was... Who was the guy who originally... I don't remember. And I work here. But then again, this was before my time, so I don't feel so bad.
Would you ever make a Thundercats game? I don't know if we would, but...
No. The answer to all those questions is no.
I know that sounds awesome to me, personally.
Yeah, but I'm just
personal.
I'm just saying the answer is we don't tend to make other people's IPs. So the answer is 95% of the time is going to be no. The only time it was yes was when we said... we asked, could we make a Spider-Man game when Marvel and Sony came to us and said, do you want to make a game for Marvel? And we said, maybe. And then Ted walked around. People were like, yeah, let's do it. And then we said, can we be Spider-Man? And they said, why not? That's not exactly how it went down. But, you know, you get the point. And that's the 5%. The other 95% is you get Spyro, you get Ratchet, you get Sunset Overdrive. You get all those games that are all... developed and created by us originally, not all the entire time.
Who did the original soundtrack?
Stuart Copeland for this game. Stuart Copeland.
I think so. I think
and he also did the remake soundtrack.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
Yeah, he came back and did this.
Can you switch between them?
Switch between what? The soundtracks?
The soundtracks? I know some games allow you to do that.
Yep.
Let's switch it.
Well, I can't hear it.
Yeah, but they can.
What do you want, chat? You tell me, chat. What do you want? I'll do whatever the chat say. I hope the second one's almost done, because I really want to try out the second one.
I can't imagine Spyro being any other color but purple. Me either. Me either.
I can imagine being like...
I mean, I can imagine it, but it feels a little wrong.
Well, when he sees like a really big enemy and they look at him, they go, "What's the matter, Spyro? Are you yellow?"
Afraid of what? Falling from high mountain peaks?
Is that a comedy?
It's not a comedy. I'm saying I can imagine him being yellow.
Well, he is a little yellow.
Yeah.
Got some
But he also can be scared. I don't think Spyro's scared.
I love his attitude so much in this game.
Yeah, he's such an attitude guy.
He's so... I love him.
He's such a little. He's such a little fiery character.
Yep. Anyone?
He is a little horny too. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Time out. Wait a minute. Let's go back. Rewind that one.
Such a good stream.
Rewind that one.
You ruined it.
This is rated T for teen.
Somebody asks, is anyone at Insomniac? I'm sorry, Mr. Name was Blaze something on Twitch. Is anyone at Insomniac excited for the Resident Evil 2 remake? I'm extremely excited.
Thomas is the only one.
No. A lot of us are excited. I'm personally extremely excited. I know some other people
Thomas
close by are excited.
Is extremely vastly excited.
I am. I pre-ordered. And,
You excuse me?
I like, that's all I'm going to do this weekend, probably. No, that's not all I'm going to do.
That's probably all you're going to do.
No, I have plans, but that's...
Wait a minute, what?
I know.
These plans don't involve us?
Hey.
Uh,
Hey.
Shh, we're not on stream right now. What is this, hey?
Gonna go see the Royal Rumble?
The Royal Oh, you're going to a pay-per-view?
No. Well, I guess somebody's paying
A
for
wrestling pay-per-view,
it.
Thomas?
I guess somebody.
What is this, 1990? Do we go to
I
pay-per-views?
don't know. If people invite me places, I generally go.
I used to go to pay-per-views in 1990. Do it, cancel. Do it. Do it.
If I get sick, it's because I got the T virus. All
If
right?
you get sick, it's because you're playing Resident Evil.
If
That
he's-
was the joke.
I know it's a joke.
Okay, let's interact with the chat here.
All right.
Yeah. Where should I go next? Where should I go next? Not the flying one. I don't like the flying levels. Who likes the flying levels in Spyro? Raise your hand.
Personally, I'm probably gonna go through Kingdom Hearts 3 before RE Remake 2. Yeah, I mean Kingdom Hearts looks awesome. I'm excited about that too.
Actually, we're playing Resident Evil on. Don't get too far because we gotta play it on stream.
Well, you can play it.
I'm not gonna be here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's all you, man.
Lauren can play it.
It might be too loud.
Oh, I can just do a different campaign. So I can play at home as like somebody, and then I'll just play here as somebody else.
Spoilers.
Anyway. No, I mean, come on.
I know. I'm just joking, Thomas. We had a whole spoiler discussion the other day.
Let's see some chat questions. We got nothing to announce in regards to Spider-Man today, y'all. Sorry.
With regards to anything other than that, we are here to play Spyro Reignited, and we did our community mailbag, and I'm happy to repeat those answers if I can find the papers on the ground.
Mm-hmm. At Insomniac Games, are you going to read my love letters?
Did you send us your love letters?
Kian Prime.
Oh. Yeah, I think we need to just start skipping Kian's comments. Personally, love the
He's got
flight
some good
levels.
questions.
The flight levels. See, raise your hand. That's not. I am not like hating on the flight levels. I just am terrible at them. I'll show you how bad I am at the flight levels if you want.
I honestly don't remember them at all.
Oh, they're so bad. I'm so bad. Maybe they're not bad, but I'm bad. And I could play through the whole game and just never play the flight levels.
Can we get Tim a bigger mailbag because he is?
Is that James Smith?
His current one can only hold 4 questions. Oh yeah, it is.
You just skip over him too.
All right.
Let's move along. We've left them in the dust. We're moving forward.
Great Gatsby TV
To a brighter future.
From YouTube asks or says, thank everyone in the office for the work of Spider-Man. Thank you for being a fan.
All right, hold on.
We appreciate it.
Thank you guys, everyone over here for Spider-Man.
It'll take you back to the artisan home.
Honestly, a non-trivial amount of my job is passing on the kind words that people send us.
Yeah. The other part is just passing.
Well, the other part is passing on feedback and stuff like that. It's another big part of it. So yeah, we appreciate those messages, and we do pass them around, and people hear them and appreciate it.
We take one down, we pass it around, and then Thomas goes back to his desk.
Yep. I have a good question. Says, it's Kian. Are you guys?
Dude, why do you read the usernames before you read the actual question?
Because I'm looking for questions. Are we playing on PS4 or Xbox? We're playing on PS4.
Yeah, I think. I have spent too much time reading up about Reignited. What did we miss? If there comes a new Ratchet and Clank game, would TJ do the writing again? I don't know. TJ doesn't work here anymore, so I would guess not. But it doesn't matter because there's nothing to talk about with Ratchet and Clank moving forward. But who knows?
What the future
who
holds.
knows what the future holds?
Can we?
But yes, TJ no longer works here.
Ink Zorath, can we get this YouTube video some love? by giving it some likes, everyone. We need to celebrate the OG playing the remaster. We appreciate that. Sentiment, sir?
The OG and the best G.
Ma'am or them, we appreciate it.
I'm gonna ram them. No? Not so much?
No. Damien says this is a part of my childhood. It's part of my childhood as well. I have a huge fondness for this game. Huge attachment. It's one of the first games that I really...
You hiring? Yes.
Spyro, my friend.
That's the
How
answer.
about a
Yes.
hint on gliding?
We're hiring for a lot of positions right now.
Yeah. Insomniac.game/careers.
Press the jump button at the top of your jump, and try pressing the action button to drop
I love
down
his
mid-flight.
work. Can you get David Bourgeau, how do you say his name again? Bourgeau?
I don't know.
Back to the music of Ratchet. Well, first of all, you know, that would imply that we're actually doing more Ratchet. Second of all, he hasn't worked on a Ratchet game in a long time. So, I don't know. Because it would need to have a game first. Second of all, we would need to want to move on from our current partners. And it would have to be right for the game and a bunch of other things and blah, 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 blah. But it doesn't matter because you're killing sheep.
Hey, Thomas, got any tips for aspiring to be in QA for the stream, of course? That's Pixel Butts. I don't understand the last part of your question for the stream. But
here's what they're asking about tips to be in QA, and they're saying for the stream, of course, meaning not just for my knowledge.
I see.
But it really is also for their knowledge.
Right. I think learning how to communicate concisely, efficiency of words.
You need to be able to communicate via meme. You need to know your memes. You need to learn how to use chat and know emojis and memes. And you need to meme what you say and say what you meme.
I think...
that's QA right there.
No, but it's a serious answer. I think logic is a big part of it. Being a logical thinker really helps you out a lot.
Logical memes.
I think...
I meme it, Thomas.
Understanding what is and isn't a bug is a big thing.
And what is and isn't a meme?
Yes. So...
Wait. Are you telling them how to get a QA?
Unfortunately.
That's funny.
Oh, that's
ouch.
mean.
That's meme. Ha! Oh God, enough with the memes.
B, do you want to come tell them how to be good at QA?
Yeah.
Okay.
But in all meme seriousness.
Oh, stop it.
So, this is B, lead QA. Is that your full title? What's your full title?
It's lead QA / release engineer.
Okay.
But, yeah, lead QA primarily. What was the question?
What are your tips for getting into QA?
Oh, well, it really depends on where you're applying. A place like Insomniac, we've kind of moved forward, and it does require some amount of experience. So, get some experience. Before then, it really helps to have some sort of education or background in game development, any sort. It's really important that you know the development pipeline of games, how game creation works. Because without that, there's kind of a large learning curve to even know where to start bugging something. Knowing how the different disciplines work together is really super important.
Watch the dragonfly,
So if you can get some, there's plenty of game courses out there that give you some experience with working with a group, putting out a project. That's probably your best bet. Because I can take some level of education and experience from that education. Otherwise, I'm looking for people who have actual game testing experience, and that's becoming more and more the case as QA becomes a little bit more embedded in the development process. It used to be more separated. It'd be on the tail end. It's called black box testing. It's really just testing on the end device. You're more towards the end of the project. Now, we're much closer to the start of the project. We start as soon as the project starts. We start testing things as soon as they go in. Kind of lost my train of thought.
I mean,
I think that's
advice.
a lot of good tips.
Yep.
already.
And I think the final note is that I was very good at QA.
No.
And
but
I'm the best.
You were so good,
No.
I kicked you to the game.
That was not what happened.
But I will say also, you know, there's that whole catch-22 of how do I get experience unless I
Volunteer for a game jam.
Yeah, absolutely. Game jams.
Messed that up. I was trying to play from this. Sorry.
Like I said, it's getting some. There are plenty of game education, game design, and game production courses that you can take that involve actually creating a game, and that makes a huge difference. If you can show that you can complete a project and learn about the development pipeline from that, it goes a long way. And that's true for any discipline, I think. Being able to show that you can do a thing is way more valuable than anything else.
Somebody has asked, are there any tips for applying for environment art? I have much less knowledge about that.
Well, having an art background's good.
I would say have an awesome portfolio.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. 3D art, you gotta. I think with environment art, it's specific to, you know, you tailor it to the position you're applying to, right? So if you're applying to make a game like Spyro, or a company that makes games like Spyro, you would tailor your art to be more stylized, right? You wouldn't show them realistic looking trees if the company never makes those kind of games. Now granted, Insomniac, we make all kinds of games, so for us it would be different, but I think that's one thing. The other thing is, don't just copy other people's things. I learned that a lot from character artists and stuff too. Like, we don't want to see you model Ratchet because we know how to model Ratchet. We want to see you model your own things. You want to see what you can do and come up with within the style of your style. But don't just like go there and model Ratchet and say, hey, look how awesome my Ratchet is. Cool, but that's not what we would need, right?
Makes sense.
I did see a question about would we ever make a dark themed game, and I feel like we kind of did with Resistance. And even Edge of Nowhere was kind of dark themed.
Oh, for sure.
Going crazy.
Sure, Edge of Nowhere
and even Unspoken a little bit, just a tad.
Spider-Man gets dark.
Spider-Man definitely
true.
has dark themes.
That is true.
But if it's like, if you're thinking something like, I don't know,
like Doom or
Bloodborne,
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, Bloodborne. Yeah, or more like, we wouldn't make a super violent game, I don't think.
Right.
Although I guess Resistance is pretty violent. So I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to my
Thank
actual
you,
job.
B.
Well,
for
thank
joining
you.
us.
I appreciate your insight. Hold on a second. I want to see. Is there a way to check if it's been downloaded?
I don't know.
Nope. Nope. Well, we're playing Spyro 1 today, folks. So next week we will pick things up with Spyro 2. So you may see a little bit of a repeat when Burbank comes on, because they're going to also play Spyro 1. What? I think I'm going to go fight the boss. Should I fight the boss?
Sure. Go for it.
I got to go back home.
Are we 100%ing this?
We're not playing
well, not
this.
the first one.
Yeah.
Are we 100%ing the second one?
I think we should.
Okay.
But you tell me, chat. I'm trying to remember how to get home. How do I get home?
I do not know. Ooh.
What?
With the
look?
TV, yeah. The TV's refresh rate is really bad.
What are you trying to say, Tom?
That we're playing on.
I need the key. I forget where the key is for the chest. Do you all remember where the key is for the chest? By the way, is the game? I never asked if the game audio was too loud.
I think they would tell us.
Lauren, is the game audio good?
Which football team do y'all follow? Asks Sean from
Wait a minute.
Twitter.
That's the username? Oh, Sean asks which
Shawnee
football team
Son
do
or
you all follow? Thomas doesn't follow football teams. Well, are you referring to American football? Because as an American company, that is likely the answer you're going to get.
At Insomniac Games, use the sunglasses cheat code. What is it?
Unfortunately, my team is the Cincinnati Bengals. That is my team.
What is the sunglasses?
Yeah, what is
cheat
the
code?
sunglasses cheat
We will-
code?
we'll
We
do
don't
it.
know. We don't know dumb cheat codes. We didn't make this game. I don't know all the new cheat codes.
Yeah, it is better. Could be turned up slightly more, but that's me. I think.
It's all
Yeah.
maxed out. I gotta do it on here then. Hold up, hold up. Give us some cheats.
Yeah, what's the cheat code? Sunglasses. That sounds like a spicy
I wear
bean.
my sunglasses during the stream. Is that better? Louder?
Sunglasses cheat code. Someone post it.
Hey,
I'll
wake
spam
up,
it.
Spyro. Wake up, Spyro.
Don't
Right,
spam,
right.
please.
R1, R1, R. Hold on. Is that 4 R1s? Left, left, left. 4 lefts. Down, up, triangle. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left, 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 left. Down, up, triangle. I don't think that worked.
I think.
Hold
Maybe,
on.
where do you have to do it from?
On the pause menu. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if that worked.
I don't know if it worked either.
Oh
Hey!
yeah! Yeah!
I wear sunglasses and blow fire.
You see how this goes in like slow motion spin here?
Look how
Oh
cute he
yeah!
is.
Look at you!
That's what I was talking about earlier. You were making fun of me.
And scene. All right.
Boom. Thanks for the help, chat.
Hey, by the way, how's the volume now? Is it good? Oh, there's probably like a 30-second delay, so I don't know why I'm staring at you. I forget where the key is. Where's the key?
Jimmy from Facebook asks, other cheat codes for Spider-Man?
No.
No.
It's a little loud now.
Oh, my God. You're never satisfied.
I think the air on the side of a little quiet.
That's what we were doing.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
To err is human.
We can still hear you.
Hold on. Why are we squished?
Hmm?
It looked like we were squished. We're not, but it looked like we were. Hey, I need.
It's probably just the TV.
Where is the key?
Jump down onto beach.
This beach? I didn't. Can you go this way? I forget. Oh yeah, you can. I forgot. Thank you. Thank you. See, that's why we have chat.
Chat is the best.
I love playing chat.
Yep. Do female dragons have tails?
I think they're asking about Lombaxes
Oh.
because female Angela cross.
I see. Audio is perfect.
Thank you.
That was Lauren. Yeah.
I should feel like an idiot. Thanks a lot.
Average Prodigy asks, do we have internships or something like that? We
Yes.
do, and we're accepting applications for them right now.
But they fill up really, really fast. So you better get on it.
Check it out. It's on our careers page.
Insomniac Games. Excuse me. Insomniac.games/careers. Yes. How many more do I need? What do I miss? I'm missing 6. Oh, the egg. Where's the thief on this? I thought he was up top. Is he not up top?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I was just up top. How come we? I thought he was up top. Isn't the thief up top? He's up here. He's over there. No.
Big Critter Spyro from Twitch asks, how often do you open up for internships?
Once a year.
Yeah, once a year.
Summer internships. Around January, sometimes early February, but mostly around January is when we post them.
And we exclusively accept students, right?
Students, they have to be students returning. You have to be returning to school the semester after the internship.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't be a graduating student. And you have to be a student. But it is a paid internship.
Bradley Johnson asks, favorite RPG games?
Witcher 3.
Okay. That's like such a hard question for me.
No, I mean, I'm just telling you right now. Witcher 3, but ARPGs, I would go to like Diablo 2. I don't do JRPGs. And I guess I would almost consider Red Dead to be an RPG.
Well, so that touches on why it's such a hard question. Like, is Zelda an RPG?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, define RPG, I guess, and then I'll answer that question. But I just named off 3 of my favorite games of all time, so you're probably not going to get a better answer from me than those.
For me, Witcher 3, Divinity Original Sin 2.
There he is. I found him.
Fallout
I knew he was up here.
2. The original, the old school style Fallouts.
Gotta get you.
And there's probably a bunch I'm forgetting. Let's see. What's the one on PlayStation? Square game.
Oh, I hit the wall.
Vagrant Story.
I hit the
Another
wall.
favorite.
See how long I can take to get right next to him. Think I can get right next to him?
I think you can do it.
Oh, there's a tree. Oh, I almost ran off the wall.
Blow fire on him. Hey, you did it. You got the egg.
I don't like to do the fire thing. I like to catch him. I like to catch up.
Ian Prime asks, Thomas, can you give us some Mortal Kombat lore?
No. 4 more. I'm missing 4 gems, folks. Where are my gems?
Somebody's saying there's a nanny dragon somewhere.
Nanny dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, in the game. Like one of the dragons is a nanny. There's actually some of the dragons are awesome. I'm trying to remember where I missed the gems. I'm gonna give it like a minute and then I'm gonna move on. If chat tells me where I missed the gems, I will check them. Did I miss over here? Out here in the fields?
You didn't 100% the first level, says Kenny.
Yeah, I will. Since that's the hub level, I usually just do that as I go.
Oh yeah, don't forget about all 3. Thanks for the tip.
Oh, that's right.
Twin.
I keep forgetting. I never, ever really use that. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's how you do it.
I know.
That was in the original.
Yeah, I know. I know. I just forgot to do it. I always forget about it, you know? I see him. I see him! I gotta go over here. That's right.
The gems are around the top of the castle.
Yeah, I think I see the ones I'm missing right over here. I don't think that's all of them. I'm missing 1. Don't tell me I'm missing 1. There's 200, right? Oh, dang it. Alright, let's do Dragonfly.
Do it.
Enter the Dragonfly.
A question for Tim.
Oh, there it is.
Kian. How does it feel to play Spyro as an older man this time around?
I could make so many jokes about that, but
I think you got low-key roasted.
Well, as a younger man, I don't know. It doesn't. I've said this a million times. I prefer this version. I would prefer the modern controls and the visuals than more so than the originals. I enjoyed the originals. I will also say this. I wasn't a huge fan of the originals when they first came out. I was playing other games. I was playing Gran Turismo and Metal Gear and what else was on PlayStation 1?
Bunch of stuff.
Yeah, but
Resident Evil.
Yeah, I was mostly doing like wrestling games and racing games.
Yeah.
And Madden, not Madden. It was Game Day. All right, let's just see how much time we have left on our download here, because I'd really like to start playing the second game. Like we said, nope, we're not even gonna be close.
Well, we could just try it. Maybe it's
Probably
started.
Nah, it's probably gonna say. You're probably right.
What is your favorite non-Insomniac Spyro game, other than these remakes? Are there only like a couple?
Those are quite
I
a few
haven't-
of them.
I haven't played
I
any.
honestly have not played them, so I don't know. I can't answer that question. I'm sorry. My favorite non-Insomniac Spyro game is this one. How's that? Oh, I just said other than.
They specifically.
Ah, you got me. All right, let's show you how bad I am at the flying levels. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Here we go. I am terrible at these flying levels. My problem is I always get too low, close to the water, and I'll clip off a ledge, and it'll drop me. Have you know what I'm talking about, the flying levels, right?
I don't remember them.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
I know what you're saying.
Because they're timed, so you have to do all these things to get more time, right? So like I have to blow these trains up.
Yeah, I just don't remember this at all.
So I got some time. Ooh, and the other thing I hate about flying levels is the inverted flying controls. I am the worst.
Oh, so down is points you up.
Yeah, I'm the worst at flying controls in games. I always try to flip them.
Can't you invert?
I mean, probably. Oops, I missed it. See?
See, that's the only good fly.
That's the only way to fly. It's just like first class. Thomas is a very first class guy. That's the only way I fly.
Hey, Remaster Resistance says, "Hey Thomas."
Oh, I hit the wrong button. See? See?
He's trying to trick me. He's trying to trick me.
What did you say?
No.
How are we doing, guys?
Crash fan says, oh, Crash fan says, Crash to Insanity. Crash to Insanity. I never played that. Did you play that?
No.
You played the Crash games?
The first one.
Yeah, I played the first one.
That was it. That was it.
Wasn't really my thing back in the day, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wasn't. I liked platformer type games when I was.
This game.
When I was. Well, this wasn't even my thing back in the day. I liked those kind of games back in the old NES, Super NES type era, and even N64 a little bit. Oh, there's a chest right there, but I'm not gonna get that right now. Oh, almost hit the water.
Dell from Twitch says, if you could choose one of the Insomniac characters to be in Super Smash Brothers, who would it be?
Well, Ratchet was in the PlayStation Battle Royale game.
Yeah.
So was Nathan Hale, I believe.
I feel like.
I'd say Ratchet. Oh.
Yeah, I feel like Ratchet is such a good fit.
Yeah. I don't think Spyro would be as cool.
Perfect. Spyro would be pretty cool.
Cool. It would be pretty cool, but not as cool.
Yeah.
That's Ratchet. Oh. This is the best I've ever done, I think. I'm gonna run out of time though. Oh, yep. See, ran out of time. All right, let's done. See.
Can I try? No.
Damn it.
I just don't remember these.
I'll read the chat then. Yo, just got some of the TLOS powers in it. Easy. Just get some of the TLOS powers in it. News related to Spider-Man DLC, please. I am sorry, I don't have any news related to anything beyond the DLC. The only DLC we've announced is already out. So, is there a possibility to add suit powers to DLC? There's nothing to announce with regards to Super Spider-Man right now. You have to do them in the right order, Tim. I know that. I don't know what the right order is, but that's what I'm saying. I'm not good at this game, and I'm not gonna go. Oh, you hit the charge button. You don't need to hit any buttons except for the flame, which is circle.
Now I know.
Or R2. Yeah, the right order. I'm sure I could look on a guide online and figure. What are you doing?
I messed up so much to start.
You can also do a flip, a backwards turn.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah,
I lost time.
But again, I don't remember the order, so I was just not. Actually, I was doing pretty good last time without hitting the ground, but I had a problem with hitting the water too much. Add DLC to the Twitch blacklist. Why is that? Because people ask for the DLC. Stop asking for Spider-Man. Why not? They can ask. We don't care. We'll give them the same answer, but we appreciate the support and the love.
We're happy that people.
Yeah, same with people asking about other things. We're not gonna say anything about any. If you go get the chest, those are the hardest because you have to get so low to the water sometimes. See, and especially in here, there's not a lot of flying ring. Oh, Thomas.
Doubt me, Tim. Don't doubt me.
Anyway, try doing a flip through the arches under the train tracks.
Mess that up. Mess that up.
Thomas, you're losing time.
No.
Precious, valuable time.
Oh.
Nope, you didn't do it. Oh, you did it. How did you stay flying?
I hit X.
But you must have, you must have timed it perfectly because every time I do that, I stick to the ground.
Man, that is tough.
I told you. I remember watching Brian Hastings. I think it was Brian Hastings or somebody did this when they played the original Spyro stream. It was like our first ever Insomniac Live, and they were talking about these levels. Thomas, you got to do them in groups, like do all the barrels, then the gates, etc. Don't mix and match.
Why?
That's what you're supposed to do. Spyro's not that hard. It isn't that hard. The hardest, the only part of the game that I am not good at is this. Everything else, I've pretty much 100%ed everything else except for the flying levels. But mostly because I hate the inverted controls. If I flip them, maybe it'd be easier. Maybe not. Yeah, Thomas, you gotta do the flip, the stick flip.
Why?
because it's easier. Like you can go straight at a wall and flip real quick backwards.
Oh, I see.
It's a better way to turn.
I'm gonna do that first.
We are terrible at this. We're not sugarcoating that.
I mean, this is like the first time I played this.
No, you said you played the first game.
Right, but this is the first time I played this.
But it's the same.
Yes.
If anything, it's easier.
That didn't work at all.
Yeah, it's not. To be honest, I never knew how you could get Spyro to do a backflip in the air until the remaster. I mean, there's a lot of things I didn't know about Spyro until the remaster. Oh, what did you do? You hit the buttons, Tom.
I didn't hit anything, man.
Ah, they kicked us out.
Oh.
Here we go. Just don't worry about it. Hold on. Hold on, folks.
So...
Sign in.
I'm gonna kick them out.
That's fine. I'll make sure they don't log in.
Oh my god.
What?
I just almost crashed. I'm burned! No. Ah, I'm not good. So close yet so far. Dang.
I'm telling Corey that he kicked us out. Sorry. I apologize, chat. Hold on.
I'm concentrating.
If you don't get it this time, we should skip and go ahead.
Okay.
Any chance for a Ratchet remaster? That would be up to Sony. We don't do remasters. We don't do remasters. And Sony owns the IP, so they would have to be the ones that decide to do that. Are you guys glad that Tom Kenny became the voice of Spyro again? I mean, yes. Games, both your favorite characters to come out on all Spyro franchises. Mine is either Bianca or Cinder. Thomas, what's your favorite character?
In Spyro?
Yeah.
Spyro?
Sparks?
Sparks, yeah. That's honestly...
Yeah. It's the Doom stream. Except for we play the game all the time. This is not the Doom stream at all. This is not the Doom. We're playing the game we said we were going to play. We just aren't playing the version of the game that we said we were going to play. Hey! That's close.
Oh, come on.
We got a friend request. Not gonna lie.
Can't believe I didn't have
Not
that.
gonna lie. We likely won't be accepting many friend requests.
Or any of them.
Just because, not because we don't love you, but because this account is only specifically made to stream. Hey, we're not done.
Oh.
No, quit.
Oh.
Thomas.
Does the D-pad work? I wonder if it'd be easier with the D-pad. Oh, it's totally easier with the D-pad. Whatever.
I don't think it's easier.
Okay. Is it, cause like you can just like tap once to do minute?
Sure. Try it with the D-pad. Prove it.
Okay, I'll try it.
You just got all the chests, all the trains, and almost all the planes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if you do better this time. Go. Ready? Go. Thomas doesn't want to play anymore. He just put down the controller and stopped. There may be nothing to announce, but still want to show my support for Ratchet & Clank's story continue in the future. Love the characters in the world that you create. Well, thank you. Thank you, Billum Dafoe. That's awesome. Billum Dafoe from YouTube. Thank you. It's literally Insomniac Games. Yes, we made an account called Insomniac Games. Actually, our PSN is Insomniac Live. Oh, I had it. So apparently it's not easier with the D-pad, Thomas.
Just one try. One try.
That's what you said. It was totally easier.
It'll help me. So going up and down is harder, but going left and right is easier with the D-pad.
So why don't you go up and down with the stick and left and right with the thumb pad?
That's what I should do, yeah.
Yeah.
If my fingers don't get confused.
If I was anywhere close to Burbank or North Carolina, I'd consider applying for Insomniac myself. Well, you know, funny story. If you apply for a full-time or project hire role, this does not include QA. We do offer relocation packages, so you wouldn't have to be near Burbank or Durham, North Carolina. Just so you know. And knowing is half the battle, so... Right? I was waiting for you to say it, but you didn't say it.
Wow.
G.I. Joe.
I see you've been
reading
busy
chat.
rescuing dragons, Spyro.
I've never seen a developer who's actually reasonably skilled at their own game. Well, that's not true. First of all,
You
this
may
isn't
travel to
our
the
game. Second of all,
Peacekeepers world if you
this
like.
version of the game is not our game. But second of
Are
all,
you
neither
ready
one of
to
us
go?
worked on Spyro. So,
1v1 me and the Unspoken.
it's still installing. You can only do the first level. Oh, I can't even do the next world because it's still installing.
That's yikes.
Uh-oh. Burbank might have the same problem we had. We didn't properly install everything. Apparently, we did not properly install everything. Well, let's try to get 100% on this level. What am I missing?
Hey, would you guys play Call of Duty Infinite Warfare?
Maybe, but that's not...
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, that's we'll probably play Black Ops 4. Like, we'll do
Yeah.
more current games. Oh, it's this one. Let's do the boss. Let's do the boss. We'll do the boss. I forgot about the boss. Good old Toasty. Man, we're getting a lot of followers and friend requests. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. But yes, I bet if Thomas played the Unspoken or even Stormland,
Yeah.
we'd be really good. And Spider-Man, we're pretty good at Spider-Man.
Yep.
And Sunset, we're pretty good at Sunset.
Although I doubt I'm like there's other people in the company that are like way better at
I
Spider-Man
forgot
than me.
about these dogs. I hate these dogs. Oh, I forgot you have to hit him twice.
Well,
Yeah.
you're the OG Spyro devs. You're playing Spyro.
No, but we're not.
We are not the OG.
Personally,
Spyro
the
devs.
two of us did not make Spyro.
The company.
The company, yes. Also, man, I'm getting beat up. There's very few people. See, that's how you get rid of the dogs. There's probably what, maybe 10 or 15 people in the whole company that have been around since Spyro. Ay, ay, ay. You got me.
I'm a god at Spider-Man, says Sleazy J on Twitch. Awesome.
I'm a superhero at Spider-Man.
Hey, that's like the theme.
I'm a superhuman.
Whoa, I'm a Spider-Man.
I'm a spider, man.
You can press L1 R1 to dodge. Yep.
Yes, I know. I
Actually-
know. I just don't like doing that. I don't like rolling because I'll roll off a cliff.
We were talking about this when we loaded it up. I don't remember that at all.
That was definitely there.
Yeah, I believe you, but I just don't remember.
I'll try it. I'm not. I don't use those controls. See, I go off the cliff. Oh, you got me. I need some help. Is there something to eat? Is there something to eat around here? I need some help.
Tim, what's your take on game preservation? Asks 8-Bit Butts.
What does that
On
mean?
Twitch.
Like, tell me what that means.
Yeah, I don't understand the
Like remastering the games or what?
like old discs, or are we talking about like digital versus disc? Is that what we're talking
I'm
about?
a big fan of digital.
Yeah.
I've already said that. Big fan. I'm a big fan. Ah! Oh, I thought I died.
Thoughts on the game so far? It's beautiful.
Yeah, I love this. I told chat already that I prefer this one versus the originals. And I know, you know, we made the originals, so it's like, oh my gosh, but I prefer this one. I like this better.
Camera controls are nice.
Yeah, the visuals, the camera controls, the animations, the textures, everything that we probably could do nowadays, but couldn't do back in the... I had it! And he smacked me with a stick.
Got smacked.
Got smacked.
This is amazing. The OG soundtrack.
Should we switch it to the original soundtrack?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Just for the last little bit.
Let's do it. There we go.
How much we got? We got like 15 minutes.
We got 14 minutes.
It's way better than the original soundtrack, though. You should turn that on. You prefer the remastered soundtrack?
Well, I'm sure the quality is much better with the new soundtrack. I can't hear it right now, so I don't know. Turn it up. I want to hear it.
Okay.
Not all the way, so that it like has. Turn it down. Okay, no, not that low.
You can still hear it. I just don't want the mic.
No, turn it up. Turn it up. Okay.
Feel the vibe. You want me to turn off the lights?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do that.
Get you some milk.
Oh wow, it's way more atmospheric.
Mm-hmm.
More depth. There's a lot more depth, obviously, because there's more bits to work with.
You gonna need it?
I'm gonna die. Yeah, you might want to need it.
I like the original music system to Breeze. I do too. I don't know which I prefer.
I like the original music. I'm not saying I don't like it. And I didn't even say I preferred the new one. I'm saying you can tell there's a lot more depth to it, with much more HD. I'm an HD kind of guy. Even 8-bit
has put
pixel
one of
HD.
his most devious
like
henchmen in
HD.
charge of the artisan world.
Bring him on.
Super
I
Nerdy
think I smell a
Geek
barbecue.
on Periscope says,
Be
you did
careful,
magnificent with this
Spyro.
game. Are you
Toasty
planning
has
to
many
remake
tricks up
any
his
other
sleeve.
older games? Gex, maybe?
We didn't remake this one.
Right, we did
So I appreciate the sentiment, but this was not us. Toys for Bob did this one.
We as a general
The company, Insomniac, did not make this remake.
As a general rule, we don't remake.
No, we just don't. We don't do ports and remakes.
Yeah.
Ratchet PS4 was a reimagining, not a straight remake. So, how did he get me in the air? He got me in the air. Got him.
Gotta get some air dodges.
Reigniting. Watch. Oh, it didn't come back. Usually it says reigniting. Oh.
Mark Hamill is such an amazing voice actor in general, though. I don't know what he's about Mark Hamill, but yes, I agree.
Mark Hamill is an amazing actor. Not just voice actor,
Yeah, I mean, I think he really shines as a voice actor. Oh, by far. Well, no, that's not.
No, he's not.
No.
Not by far.
Never mind.
I was kidding. No, he's not. Not by far. Okay, I don't think he's
Over Heath Ledger?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know you watched that. I think you hadn't watched that. It's great.
I disagree.
Okay.
I disagree. Thank you, but that's okay.
I love the Batman animated series.
I don't think it's the best
I
iteration
think
of
Batman Master of the Phantasm is arguably the best Batman ever made.
Batman. Okay. I disagree, but okay.
Okay.
That's the beauty of opinions.
Yeah. We're gonna have like a really intense staring match after this. We both can hate each other. No, that's not true at all. What's up, chat? What are you talking about?
That was a really terrible transition, Thomas. Back to the chat.
Yeah, you know.
What's up, chat? What are you talking about?
I learned it all from you, Tim. So
I don't do that anymore. I've grown as a chat reader.
anymore.
Yeah, I've grown as a chat reader. I've mastered the art of chat reading.
This level is the Dark Souls 1. Is the Dark Souls of Spyro 1.
This level?
Interesting.
Is that a joke? Or is that a serious thing?
When you were younger, which game console did you think was the greatest thing in the universe? Says Dell on Twitch.
When I was younger. Well, in my early days, there was no such thing as game consoles.
I had to walk half a mile uphill in the snow.
I don't know. I would say so. NES didn't like blow my mind because I was mostly on PC around the time that consoles were becoming popular. So I wasn't really into consoles. But I can't say, thinking back to the console that I really enjoyed Super Nintendo.
I was a Genesis kid, so.
Well, I wasn't. I didn't have any of them.
Mortal enemies.
I went to friends' houses and played. So I love Super Nintendo. I love F-Zero and Mario and all those games. When the N64 PS1 generation came along, I remember being. That's what got me into PlayStation, obviously, because everyone into PlayStation because there wasn't a PlayStation before then. However, I remember playing college game or not NFL Game Day on the PlayStation at a friend's house for the first time ever, and I was like, "This is the most realistic thing I've ever seen in my life." And then now looking back, how ugly and blocky those characters were, I'm like, how would I ever thought that? But yes, so I think console-wise, because I was a PC person for a while, console-wise, I would say the one that I remember vividly blowing my mind was the PlayStation. But
Yeah, same. I remember that too.
But I remember N64 GoldenEye battles, and but again, I was doing like LAN, Doom, and Quake stuff at that point.
I remember being so hyped about the PlayStation and the graphics. Like, a new Final Fantasy game would get announced, and they'd show the CD of it, and I would like show it to my parents, and I'd be like, "Look at this, it's amazing," and they would just like not care at all. They'd be like, "Get away from me."
That's like, isn't that like kind of still how your conversations happen?
Yes, but now I have a phone.
Now you just text them.
Yeah.
Now you just say, "Hey, did you see the new Final Fantasy trailer?" And your mom goes, "Eh."
I have no son.
Wow.
I love my mom. She's the greatest.
So, I remember console-wise, I was big into wrestling back then, and the N64 had the wrestling games, and then PlayStation started making wrestling games. But I remember there was a point where they were coming out like every year, and all we would do was like listen to audio podcasts because there was no such thing as like YouTube back then.
Mm-hmm.
So we listened to like audio podcasts about all the new features they're adding to the new wrestling game, which was like 5 things they were adding. And then we would wait for the roster to come out, and then we would figure out who isn't on the roster, like Ultimate Warrior, and we would go online to message boards and figure out what all the settings were in the customizable character menu to make the Ultimate Warrior and make all the characters that were missing.
Somebody asked, I missed the name, can y'all explain why Spyro is such a huge game? And they're talking about literally file size of this game. We didn't develop this game. I imagine it has something to do with how beautiful it looks. You can see the graphical fidelity.
I mean, look at these sunglasses.
Yeah, look at this. I mean, that's like at least 3 gigs, those sunglasses. No, I don't know that. That's total made up.
Yeah, we have no idea. We didn't make this game, so I don't know about the file size. Okay, we gotta probably stop.
Okay.
Well, we're not gonna stop. We got 5 more minutes, but we're gonna finish our outro here.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, let's go back to this real quick and talk about how you can submit. Let me quit this game. Here, you quit the game, and then I'll tell Corey he can sign in.
You can just sign in. Why don't you quit?
Well, I'm gonna tell him. I want it to keep downloading is really what I want.
Oh.
But whatever. I'll tell Corey we can sign in. Let me tell Corey you can sign in. Did you hear that? I'm gonna tell Corey he can sign in.
Yep. Kian Prime says, "Hey Thomas and Tim, do you know that Sub-Zero has a brother that because of that became the new Sub-Zero after Scorpion?"
Hold on. Wait, let me stop you there. Let's move on to another subject. So the community mailbag.
I did know.
The community mailbag, Reddit, r/Insomniac Games, Discord, right there at the bottom.
Where is it?
Right there.
Oh, it moved.
You could tweet us, although it's harder for us to find stuff on Twitter. I will admit, sometimes we get a lot of tweets, and we miss stuff. So if you really want us to get our attention, Discord's great, and Reddit is great.
Yeah.
Facebook is also decent, but again, we do sometimes get a lot lost on Facebook. What else? Oh, so submit your community mailbag next Wednesday. Every Wednesday we'll do the mailbag. Corey's going to come on. I threw my questions, so I don't have all the answers. There's one of them. Corey's going to come on and re-answer the questions with his spin. He's going to put his little twist on it. Little Corey action. They're going to play Spyro again because we didn't download Spyro 2. we were supposed to play Spyro 2, and they were supposed to play Spyro 1, and we didn't download. So,
Whoops.
anyway, join Discord, join our Reddit, send your questions in, and again, they don't have to be actual questions. They can be, hey guys, I'd really love it if you talk about your favorite sandwich.
Yep.
Thomas would love to say that again. You know, things like that. They could be topics. They could be topics we talk about. They don't have to be like how we developed certain things. Although those are great too. Don't get me wrong. You can get all of it.
If the sunglasses alone were 3 gigs, that's really bad compressed. Yeah, that's not true. I just made that up. I was making a joke.
Yeah, we really don't have any idea we didn't make the game. So anyway, we still got 4 more minutes, Thomas. So the game is still not downloading because we got kicked out. Oh, let me do this real quick.
What up?
For those who are just joining us, I want to show you guys a look at what you can expect for the foreseeable future. We have Twitter. We're going to be streaming on Periscope, obviously. YouTube. Twitch, which we've been streaming for the past year. Mixer, our Discord, and Brian's blocking our Facebook. But there is a facebook.fb.gg/Insomniac Games. You can watch us on Facebook too. And then Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Obviously, Mondays is our weekly update days. Wednesdays, as you saw, was our community mailbag days.
Yeah, I'm Brian Intihar. Hi, everybody.
No.
It's Brian Kenobi.
Brian Kenobi.
Tim Jr.
And Fridays, I'll fix this cropping. Now that we don't have the mics here, I can probably uncrop this.
Somebody knows an inside joke here. You should eat some lasagna.
Someone knows an inside joke. Probably because... What?
That's... I
That's
think
Bit Critter. They don't know inside jokes. I'm just
somebody
joking.
got it.
Fridays are fan art Fridays. So, we're going to take fan art that Lauren is going to handpick from all across the web. And if you don't see your thing get picked, blame Lauren. And we're also going to do photo mode features. So, photo mode, we want to see all your photo mode stuff. We want to see all your fan art. Legitimate fan art, like actually stuff you made. I don't want to see you taking something from people. That's not nice. And we're going to feature that on Friday. So, community mailbag was today. I can turn this off now. Corey will be back on shortly. We're going to toss it over to Burbank in a little bit. Stay tuned. There'll be a slight disconnect between streams. I don't know. Any final thoughts before we toss it over to Burbank?
What's your favorite movie?
The stream is not ending yet. We got another hour and a half, so don't worry. Burbank will be on. They'll be playing more Spyro for you. And actually, it's going to be mostly the same stuff we just played because we didn't download the game properly.
What's your favorite movie, Thomas?
Thomas doesn't answer these questions.
Yeah, it's too many names.
He always just waffles.
Like
wafers.
Because it's
Wafers. Goodfellas.
you don't have
We
to
got
rank
Goodfellas?
everything in
Yeah.
life.
Goodfellas is my favorite. I tell you right away.
Life's
Goodfellas,
complicated.
period. End of story.
Apocalypto.
Old Boy, probably.
Ew.
Really?
Gruesome.
I love that movie.
This tells me a lot about your personality.
Old Boy, Sixth Sense.
Sixth Sense?
I love movies with a twist. Yeah, a really good twist.
But the twist is gone.
Lauren,
Spoiler
stop
alert.
No,
yelling.
don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. Seriously, don't spoil it.
I'm not spoiling that movie. I was going to talk about Glass.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But why is Burbank coming on? What is that supposed to mean? You don't like Burbank?
That's how we do.
That's what we do. We do. So the new format, and I'm going to sign off here in a second. The new format is we're doing 90 minutes. Burbank's doing 90 minutes. That's 3 hours. And, you know, we got 3 hours of delicious Insomniac Live. I sound like James when I say that. Delicious. He uses the term delicious a lot.
That's interesting.
He's a foodie.
Yeah,
He is.
food's good.
I have to sleep now. Well, we'll see you later, Tabriz. Thanks for everyone who joined us. We appreciate all yo.
3 hours, 3 days a week. 3 hours, 3 days
It's
a week.
a 3-hour stream.
3 days a week, though, not every day. Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
All right, here we go.
Bye.
We'll see you. We're tossing to Burbank. We'll be right back. I promise.
some and he would have some, or if we're just answering the same questions. These are questions that you guys sent in to us. If you want to be featured on the mailbag segment, or as I like to call it, mail sack.
The mail sack.
Yeah, we got a big sack this week. Then ask us a question on one of our social channels, which are all right there, over there, all over here. Okay. We have lots of questions about next Spider-Man, next Ratchet & Clank, Sunset Overdrive 2, Resistance. When will we see more Stormland? Tim's form answer that I am supposed to say and not go off script is, the bottom line is we have nothing to announce at this time with relation to future titles. We are enjoying the success and support that Spider-Man has received and are excited to launch Stormland this year. We will certainly have much more to show and talk about with regards to Stormland soon. Okay. So that should satisfy all of your questions about future titles. Now you never have to ask them again. Pixel Butts, great name by the way, asks us, is there a name for the engine you guys use? It's always referred to as your internal engine or our engine. Surely it has a name after how long it's been used. The answer is the Insomniac engine. And then Tim even typed asterisk applause. I think he thinks he's funnier than I think he thinks he is. The Usual Suspect asks, is a hippopotamus just a really cool opotamus?
Yeah.
Next question. Copper's Dragon. Oh, that's a good name, seeing as we're playing Spyro. Can you guys give us a simplified answer as to how you go about creating different swinging animations for Spider-Man? I'm an idiot, so simple answers usually do the trick for me. P.S. Love the game. Well, thank you, Copper's Dragon. We always like idiots and smart people alike. People of all intelligences are welcome here. Take me, for instance. I'm an idiot. The answer to your question about animation, our animators and tech animators make a bunch of cool animations that blend together. Programmers add those animations to the character, and they change based on various actions in the game. So it's just a bunch of looped animations that trigger based on the programming. Is that basic enough? So yeah, it's basically like we have a jump animation, we have a run animation, we have a walk animation. And if you press the walk button, it plays the walk looping animation. If you run, it plays the run animation. And then they chain together if you do one command and then another command. So we have like transition animations to get from one to another. And that's a combination of programming and animation where it determines at what point in the loop does it want to transfer over to the other loop and stuff like that. It's pretty neat. Tom Donut with a very long question and a very long answer. I gotta read all this? Okay. Hi, back when Spider-Man was first announced, the original trailer showed a section with Spider-Man jumping over tables through a cafe. I want to know what happened to this particular section of the game. It's always had me curious ever since I finished it. Since I never came across it, it looked so cool. Answer, it just got cut. It didn't fit within the final game or mission. It happens a lot during development, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Yeah, basically things changed. Like we were working on it and then we decided, no, we're not gonna do that. That was back in 2016 when we put that in there, and the game just kind of changed a little bit. So, that's part of how it goes. It's kind of like when I was in the womb and I was being developed. Yeah. I had an identical twin, and I was like, well, geez, I'm going to share all my Christmas and birthday presents with this kid. Yeah. So I ate him in the womb, and so there's a change. And then I was born, and I didn't have to share any presents with anybody. I'm an only child, so it happens.
Things happen in development.
Same phone, who dis? This one I am answering because I've played it. Feel free to skip. Oh, all right. I guess that's a note from Tim. Okay. And then Makita Glenn writes, if you stab a man in the dead of winter, steam will rise up from his wounds. Indians believed it was his soul escaping from his body. That's not a question, Makita Glenn, but thank you for the comment. Okay, so without further ado, let's go into
Spyro. Oh.
Okay.
That was my move here. Oops.
Okay. So now you guys get to watch us do what Tim was just doing an hour ago. Hey, look, I beat the game already.
So we like said the same questions and we're playing the same parts, right?
I don't think we did the same questions
No,
because he typed out a note that he was going to answer this one here. We got a nice, you know. The other thing is I made up half those questions.
Yeah.
You guys can judge which ones they were. What was my question? It doesn't matter, just forget it. Has Ted Price played this game? Well, he played the original. In fact, he worked on it to some capacity. Play Spyro 1 with a sunglasses cheat enabled. I don't even know what that is.
That sounds pretty cool though. I want Spyro with some sunglasses.
I wasn't even born when this game came out, guys, okay?
What?
I was born before this game came out.
Oh.
It's not like this game came out and then I came out too.
Let me see if I can find that sunglasses cheat. I wonder if that's...
Okay, wow. This is a beautiful game. Okay, so I can charge like that. Fire breath, and I got infinite fire breath. Ooh.
Wait, so we didn't get a save or anything? Or are we... I don't know, are we farther in?
We didn't get his save file.
Oh.
If you prove your worth by rescuing 10 dragons, then you may use this balloon to fly to a new world. Or I could just burn you and take it now.
Oh yeah, it's just a bunch
Am I gonna die if I go in the water?
It's a bunch of up, big head mode, sunglasses. Up, down, 99 lives, all this kind of crap.
Oh, I'll do the sunglasses cheat. Here, okay.
I think this
yeah.
should work. Wait, hold on. How to input... Simply pause the game and the pause menu will be able to enter the cheat codes. So like, there you go.
Oh, he even said it in the chat there.
Oh. So pause the game. And
I have to pause it first?
Yeah.
R1, 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 left, 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 down, up, triangle. Oh, I heard it.
Me too.
Yes.
Oh, yes. This is great.
Eat that, suckers.
Sweet.
That's for all you non-believers out there. Okay, so I gotta rescue 10 dragons to ride in the balloon. I'm a dragon with wings, but I want to fly in a balloon. Okay. Delbin.
Did Tim say we're gonna play Spyro 2? No, we're playing Spyro 1.
on Spyro, you have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you
Tim
is doing?
screwed the plan, okay?
Yeah.
We were always supposed to play 1. I don't care what he did.
And he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
Can someone write it in chat? Write what in chat? What do you want us to write in chat, King Prime?
Hey. Hey, you, come back here.
Wow, now people are wanting us to play 2 kids.
Well, that's Tim's problem. He was supposed to play 2, guys. We're playing 1. Okay? If you don't like it, send your complaints to Tim Salviti's personal Twitter or,
The community mailbag.
yeah, the mail sack. We got a big mail sack. The 2 people who are playing,
Hey, Spyro, press the jump button twice to go.
we're the 2 people that are playing.
And don't be afraid.
That guy's got a ukulele.
Of what?
No, wait.
Falling from high mountain peaks?
Wait, that's not a ukulele, is it?
Prehistoric glaciers?
No, that's that thing in like
Oh, that.
the medieval time.
Yeah, it's like a Robin Hood era.
Yeah.
But is that not a ukulele?
Maybe. It might be. Wait, so when did this come out? Do we know what year was it? 93? 94?
This game? No, way later. Because PlayStation 1, it's like 97 or something like that. Because Mario 64 came out in 95 or 96. I want to say 96.
Yeah, because then I was old. I think.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're 96.
That's how I get over there.
98.
98. Oh, there's another treasure over there. Do I really care about the treasure though? I don't think I do.
Yeah, so this came out like perfect time. Like I was a perfect age for this. I was like 7.
Yeah.
It was like made for me.
There he goes. Good luck, Corey. You're going to need it. Did you type that?
No.
Tim say that?
Yeah. Oh my god, why is it?
Now that's what I call fried chicken. Ha 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 ha. Do you want to switch up every death or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how often we die though, so if I don't die for a while, I'll just let you play.
There'll probably be some weird obstacles.
The boss baby is actually a war veteran.
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro.
Oh, why'd I free Pierre? Can I like
to that area with the
imprison
balls.
him?
Use the right stick to get a good look.
Oh.
No, I don't want the cheat code for 99 lives. I only need 1 life to beat this game. I'm doing a perfect playthrough speed run, okay?
I think you're able to get up there, right?
Yeah, I guess not. I can probably glide over here. If one of these guys kills me, I'm gonna say that's a bull. Oh, can't go up there either. Okay, here we go. Yeah.
Same phone, who dis? Where did I work before Insomniac? I was at a agency doing kind of game work, game trailer work and stuff. Similar things to what I'm doing here.
Devlin. Didn't we already rescue Devlin?
Thanks,
no.
Spyro.
Oh, he baked me a cake.
I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing.
We should be able to beat the game in 1 life since our company made the originals.
By pressing the jump button
Well, that's like
at the
saying
top of your jump.
that I should be able to go to the moon because America already went to the moon.
Yeah.
Big company. They've done lots of things before I was of working age. You were 7 when this game came out originally. I was, what am I, 5 years older than you?
Yeah, 5 or 6 years old. Yeah.
Okay. So then I was 9.
What?
I just checked it. No, that means I was 12. Alvar.
Spyro, did you see a man dressed in blue running around here? He's a thief.
You were joking, by the way.
He's stolen a dragon egg.
Well, you know.
Track him down and get that
I didn't
egg.
know.
Run,
I knew.
Run!
Ratchet Power 2, what happened to Ratchet Power 1? Is this like your alt account? Was Ratchet Power 1 already taken? Because I can talk to Twitch and get that guy's account permanently banned, and then you can become the de facto Ratchet Power. Just let me know. I have that kind of pull with Twitch. We're partnered with them. Do I return home? I did everything I can do here. I think I did.
Probably. John Ninja, I'm doing good.
John Yinjan. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good too. I got to play Ultimate Frisbee at lunch, so I'm very happy.
Oh yeah.
Remember when Clancy Brown voiced all the dragons? Is that true?
I don't know.
Because Clancy Brown is the dude from Starship Troopers, and he's also the dude that plays the old grizzled cop in that Detroit game.
Yeah. I mean, Elijah Wood was Spyro, so that's pretty,
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
that's pretty nuts. So maybe it seems like it's.
Trooper, put your hand on that wall. That's Clancy Brown. He was also in Highlander. So I go to some other world now. Have I done enough to get the balloon? I feel like I might have got 10 by now. Is there a way to check? Wait, I only did half of this? There's another dragon there that I didn't get? I only have 6 dragons. Is there another world I can go to?
Probably.
It's actually true Clancy Brown was all the dragons. Really? Pretty neat. So why don't I try going in Stonehill? So, Lord of the Rings came out, the first one, in what, 1999? Or was it 2000?
2001. I think.
The first one was in 2001? Really?
I think so. Maybe. God, now you're making me. Because it could have been. No, I don't think it was 99. That was like The Matrix.
No, you're right.
Yeah, 2001.
Oh, okay. So it was 3 years after he voiced this. Pretty nice career trajectory.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to play since I'm doing a new world now?
No, keep going.
Because I don't know if I'm going to die for a while.
Nah, you're fine. Just
All
keep
right.
going. I like watching it. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, Elijah, that was he did great in that role for sure.
Yeah, he was really good for it. It was a very well cast movie.
Yeah.
Except for Aerosmith's daughter playing the elf. I couldn't take her seriously.
Artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story. No,
Oh,
thanks.
you know what's
See ya.
interesting in the books? It's a guy.
But then what about the?
It's not. That whole thing's not at all written.
Oh.
How she comes and saves them.
Oh.
It's like an elf. No, it's a guy.
Oh, okay.
My girlfriend just like finished reading it, so like she told me all this stuff,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was like, oh shit, I need to read it.
I've only read The Hobbit before.
I think I read like half of it in school. I was bad with my reading books in school. I just read like half of them.
Yeah.
Terrible person. She read more books.
Gildas. You've seen Lord of the Rings 25 times, all of them in one day.
How about a hint on
Mm.
gliding?
Only 25 times?
For the
Come
longest
on.
glide, press the jump
Nah,
button
probably
at the
not
top
being like
of your
100
jump,
times, jeez.
and try pressing the action
Yeah, those are
button
rookie
to
numbers.
drop
Get those
down
numbers up.
Jeez. Did you watch all the extended in one day? That's like...
Man, the
wow.
extended one's quite different because I always wondered when I saw the theatrical one, I was like, so what the hell happened to Saruman?
Oh, yeah.
And then in the extended one, it's like, oh, well, that's what happened to Saruman.
Yeah.
Like, you clearly see what the hell happened to Saruman. Get stabbed in the back.
Yeah.
So what am I doing up here? I guess I jumped down again.
But you can go, like, fly over those. Yeah, there it is. John Ninjin asked us what's our favorite game currently.
We should do a top 10 list and have it be a big countdown with like a. No, I think that'd be kind of fun. But favorite.
Oh, that guy.
What happens if I get him?
I forget, but they like always give him. It's like hard to get him.
Not for me. I'm gonna get him. I'm a speedrunner.
Cut him off or something.
I'm getting closer to him.
My favorite game, like of all time, I don't know. One of them's like Gears of War.
Son of a.
A recent favorite game is probably
Yes.
Red Dead. Oh, it's a day, so you got that.
My favorite game.
Really like Fable. I like a lot of old games.
Mine would probably be No Man's Sky.
It's a good one. Wait, before the update or after, Corey?
No, I'm just trolling the audience. Let's see. Where do I go now? Can't go out here, can I? There's gonna be a wall somewhere, right? Yeah. Well, guys, I got a sneeze coming on. Nothing's gonna stop it.
Oh, there's like a golden thing over there. Well, you jumped down.
Oh.
Whatever. I don't think. Maybe there was. I don't know. Just keep going.
Where, though? In here?
I thought I saw it up on top. No, up on top of the thing, but whatever. There you go.
I don't want to return home. Nothing else in here.
This was probably like like one of the earlier games that I like really remember like
Here we go.
putting my time into
Uh-huh.
and like enjoying it because like I mean I remember like playing Super Mario on the Super SNES and stuff, but
Yeah.
When you free a
This,
dragon
I
or
like
step
really
on one
invested
of the
my
platforms, you're
7-year-old
saving your
time in this.
progress. That
I only
will
had the
be
demo
useful
disc
if
for
you
this.
run
It
into
came
trouble.
in a magazine.
Not that you ever run into trouble.
So when I talked about having a sneeze, it made my sneeze go away, which is kind of like how it usually goes. I really did have to sneeze though. I wasn't lying. I'm not gonna sneeze on Justin. Haven't you guys seen 28 Days Later?
yeah.
I had the GBA Spyro games and Enter the Dragonfly as my first look into the series. Not the best first impression. Well, Alex Nitro, now you can play this one and see what all the fuss is about, I guess. Okay, so I already went through those 2 doors, so I gotta go back through this one. And then get up on the roof and go somewhere else, I guess.
Yeah.
Have I gotten this way yet? What's over here? There's nothing over here.
8-bit butts. How would I feel if Gears of War was on the PS3? I don't know. I don't think it would. Well, the controller layout's like different too. I don't know if it would. I mean, I guess you just get used to a different controller layout. But
do I need to fly over to that thing? Is that a secret area or something? Can I get on that little tuft?
Maybe.
But I'm supposed to just fly over to here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I fly over to here, and then where's the next thing I'm supposed to go to that I missed before? Because I just jumped down here, which I was not supposed to do. I was supposed to jump onto something, you said?
Oh, I thought I saw a gold thing, like just an item or something. I think you got everything though.
So just return home then?
Probably. Can you check how much percentage you are? 66. So there's another dragon.
There is another dragon still?
You got the egg.
Yeah, but I need the dragon. How is there still another dragon hiding somewhere? Another dragon on the beach? Oh, can I go out to the beach? Oh, well. He was trying to get me killed.
Maybe, yeah, maybe the other side.
Oh,
there's
a beach down here.
Yeah. It's probably like in a cave. Oh, I think there's a cave or something, right? Maybe. Or is it just a dragon? No. Wait, is there something? Oh, there it is, yeah.
I'm going in the water.
Shit.
Oh, the key. Ooh, look at the shadows. It's cool.
Yeah.
Well, there's a key. Check the well. Where's the well?
Right there.
Oh, good idea. Aha! Smart. I rescued Gavin. That's good because he's the lead character artist on Spider-Man. Yeah, if he was stuck there,
watch the dragon
say goodbye to that game.
His color indicates his power.
I left the chests. I skipped chest day. Sorry guys. Today was leg day.
Sure.
So the key just gave me more gems?
Yeah.
So now I can go home, huh? Wait, where is she? Over here. Okay. Here, you can play now. I played too long.
I feel like there's moments where there's like kind of traversal and it gets kind of tricky, but it seems pretty easy so far.
I like this game. It's not like a modern game where like you really have to concentrate and be super precise. It kind of is just like free flowing.
Yeah.
You can leisurely play it. I like it a lot. Like it might amp up the difficulty as it goes on, but it's very leisurely, relaxing to play, and I can like stream and play and not freak out. Some games, like, they're so hard and so precise that unless you give it total concentration, you're just gonna keep dying.
King and Prime, the Resident Evil 2 remake looks cool, maybe, probably. I would want to get it.
They played it in North Carolina. Yeah, it seems fun.
Because the game's out now.
Oh yeah?
Right, yeah. It looked cool.
Can Peter and MJ biologically have kids? They probably can.
Wait, how do you charge?
Square.
Oh.
Flex some gaming knowledge on us. Okay. So, in Mega Man 2 on Nintendo. That's my gaming knowledge.
Dead. I died. I drowned. How? What?
Uh-oh.
So, look, I suck, Corey.
Well, just don't walk in the water.
I didn't know I can't touch the water.
Anyway, in Mega Man 2 on Nintendo Entertainment System, when Mega Man goes into the level with Crash Man, and he beats him at the end, and he goes, "Ka-ching! Da-da, 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 da-da," and then he warps up. That was actually inspired by this movie called when was that? Well, that was like 1990 or so, 1991. So the movie was Goodfellas with Ray Liotta.
And the movie is very just like a strong, aggressive movie. I think I just saw it recently, like last year, and I was just like, oh, I was like really surprised how violent it was.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't know, I don't remember it being like that for some reason, but it was a long time.
When they shoot that kid in the foot or whatever. Yeah.
Oh man. But no, it's really good though. Oh.
What is our favorite game console? What's your favorite game console, Justin? Keep in mind what you say will be divisive amongst audience and gonna start a war, but go ahead, answer.
Like of all time?
Sure.
Oh, that's like N64, Xbox 360.
Yeah. That's fine.
Terrible.
Yeah. No, I will say that because of the age I was when it came out and the experiences and the memories I had, N64 was the pinnacle for me. I love PS4 though.
Oh, it's you.
It's
I wasn't
so
sure if
great.
you'd escape those annoying little creatures. Of course they wouldn't bother me.
Yes, I said Xbox
but
360. I
here's
said
the
it.
hint. Their metal armor is fireproof, but a
Well,
charge attack
nothing wrong with
will
Xbox
take care of
360. I mean, you're a big Gears of War fan. That makes sense. I mean,
That was
Gears
a
of
good
War
time for games too. I feel like when the 360 and
Yeah.
the PS3 came out, like
I remember when I played Gears of War, I played it like over Thanksgiving break from school, and my friend was like visiting me.
Yeah.
And we beat the whole thing in one sitting. After Thanksgiving dinner, well, we started before Thanksgiving dinner, and then
Yeah.
my parents made us come sit and eat Thanksgiving with them. And then we went back to playing it. We stayed up all night, and we just played all the way through it together.
Yeah.
And I remember all the little things about how we had to move the spotlight
Oh,
and
yeah.
keep the guy inside the spotlight and stuff. And then we get to the final boss on the train and everything.
Yeah.
And we did the whole thing, and it just felt like we were like living in a sci-fi action movie or something, you know. And it was such a cool experience. And I was like, man, I haven't felt this way about playing a video game since N64 days, back when we used to play Mario Kart and GoldenEye together. And it was amazing. So I can see that, but I didn't own an Xbox 360, and that was basically that, and then playing Halo in college was
Yeah,
like
played
kinda,
so much Halo.
Yeah, those are kind of my only Xbox 360 memories, but they're good. There's some other question. What brand is my water bottle? Well, this is a Sony PlayStation water bottle. You can see there's kind of a well, I don't know if you can see it in the little corners, but there's a triangle, square, X, and circle there. I got this bottle from this guy at Sony Worldwide Studios, who's art director, when we were working on the end credits for Spider-Man. And we were coming up with the design for it, and we had a meeting, and he gave this to me.
Spyro, want to know a secret?
And
use the action button when
yeah,
you want to
that's how I
zoom
got
in
it.
and look around. Oh,
It's made of the same type of metal that they put in the plate in my head after the accident.
oh no, I'm dead. Oh.
Can I do a bottle flip? No, I'm not a millennial. Sorry.
You're like right on the cusp of Corey. You're like.
Listen,
You're like in the middle ground. You're
I
like-
always put the analogy like this.
I think
okay?
you actually may be a millennial.
Listen. I am a millennial the way that Oskar Schindler is a Nazi. Okay?
Yeah.
Which is to say, okay, maybe on the surface, yeah, but really I'm fighting against them.
Yeah, on
okay?
the facts, on the,
yeah.
on the statistics.
Like, I'm really running an underground, going against everything they stand for, okay? Like, I can't help where I'm from and when I was born and stuff, like, but I'm doing everything I can.
Yeah, well, you're still in the, you're at that weird place where it's like right in the middle. It's like you could still be on the other end. You know what I mean?
And I'm gonna be on the other end if I have that choice.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. You're like kind of in this weird conflicting like area. I feel like.
Corey thinks he's better than us millennials. No, I don't think I'm better than you. I just think I'm different. That's all.
That's all.
I'm different. I don't like phones. And
oh, that is true, bro. That is true. That's definitely a thing.
That's a thing, right? Millennials like phones. I don't like phones.
Corey doesn't like his phone. That's for sure.
I don't like my phone. I have a crappy phone with a big crack in it. I don't even care. And I have no plans to upgrade. I don't like using social media. And I don't like the way that phones have changed storytelling in movies and TV, where now they have all these conversations through their smartphones and stuff, and like the plot revolves around what they're gonna do with their smartphone. I liked movies before, so like if they, let's say, like I just watched this movie Misery. This is based on a Stephen King book where this author, he's driving on a mountain road and then he crashes and this crazy fan rescues him. Okay. And she's obsessed with him because he's a famous author. And then she like keeps him in prison in her house and he's all hurt from the accident. Yeah. So in a modern movie, it's like, oh, he could just use his smartphone and call someone when he crashes and it's fine. And then well, because that could happen, so then what the movie would have to do, it would have to have this scene where he tries to use his phone and he can't get service. Oh, yeah. So it's like you have to sit through that now because that's the world we live in. Whereas the movie that came out in 1990, it's like, you don't even have to worry about that crap. They just get to tell a story. They don't have to tell a story revolving around, well, what about the phone? What about the phone, though? Couldn't you just use the phone? Couldn't you just, like, send a tweet being like, hey, my followers, I'm trapped in this person's thing, hashtag. Like,
yeah, that makes sense.
Apple is a monstrous company. It's true, they were lying about the forced obsolescence, you know, of their phones, like, where they planned for it to break.
Oh yeah, they did bring up that, like, well, I think it was because, like, when they come out with new software, they like start to kind of axe certain devices as it's up, as it's going, and they don't really like put that out. But I mean, I think it's written in like fine print or something, like, oh, it doesn't really work well with this, but or it's not compatible with these phones or something. Definitely makes sense though. That you'd be stuck in this cycle.
And those guys in San Bernardino that massacred everybody, and then the FBI was like, yeah, we need to get into their phone because, you know, we need to try to figure out, like, everyone responsible for this because they just went and massacred a bunch of innocent people. And Apple's like, nah, we can't help you, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, we're not going to do that. We believe in privacy. It's like, okay. This is not a 1984 type thing. This is a proper use case of being able to.
There's good reasoning for this.
Oh my god, that's Apple. There's someone worse than Apple though. It's Amazon. Amazon is way more evil because
those workers.
The Alexa is always listening to you, and oh yeah, and the working conditions of the Amazon employees is awful. It's like. Well, in Apple, they have Foxconn where they had to put up the nets because the people are jumping out of the window to try to commit suicide, and their solution is like, oh, we'll put up nets so that they don't die.
Just to catch them.
The work sucks so much that they try to commit suicide on the job, and then the solution, Tim Cook is like, well, let's just put up nets, and then they'll just bounce right back in, and we'll just clock them right back in there. Yeah, okay. That's the solution. And then Amazon, they have the slaves all working, like, in these... Yeah, putting, oh, Corey ordered this new, you know, set of batteries or whatever, and like, whatever, socks. Okay, so some poor slave is like on this assembly line, just like putting my stuff into a box and mailing it to me for like minimum wage or something. And they get like $1 an hour increase, and it's like some big triumph. And then meanwhile, Jeff Bezos does that thing where he's like saying, hey, every city in America, I want you all to compete for who's going to give me the most incentives to open my headquarters in your town. When all along he knew that he was going to do it in Washington, D.C. because he wants the headquarters to be near where he lives and near where he can have a political presence because, like, he owns the Washington Post which he uses as his personal propaganda machine to write articles that create policy that helps his business, you know? So he's literally, and just look at him, he looks like Dr. Evil. He does. He looks exactly like Dr. Evil, and he basically is like Dr. Evil. He's like this maniacal billionaire who has so much power, the government can't control him, no one can control him, and he's running amok. But he just got divorced because he was cheating on his wife, I guess. That's an expensive divorce. You lose half of your billions of dollars.
That's
nuts,
yeah. That's a lot. Like,
yeah.
How much, like there's a percentage for like support, right, that you have to give or whatever. That's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Especially how much money he has.
Everything I'm saying is right, but I bet you still buy from Amazon. Well, yeah, I do still buy from Amazon. Of course I do, because it's cheaper.
Of course
I put mom and pop out of business. F mom and pop. Mom and pop were always giving me a hard time when I was a teenager. Yeah, it's true. He is so millennial. Oh no. Insomniac seems like a really fun company to work for. Oh yeah, it's pretty cool.
No, it's definitely great. I enjoy Insomniac.
Did I hate the Spider-Man scene where Peter's texting MJ because they were using their phones? I did actually. I complained about it, but I guess it was pretty popular. So, you know, that's the thing. The game is not designed to please Corey Hoover. The game is designed to please the fans and a wide range of audience, and normal people do not get as bothered by things as I do. I think I'm like hypersensitive to things. So, you know, it's fine. I think the game was pretty well received, so I just kind of like shut up with my opinions because they don't really reflect on what's gonna be good for the game. Oh, sorry, 8-Bit Butts, I missed your comment earlier. I know you said that earlier and I missed it. How do you feel about video game history preservation, like magazines, interviews, game prototypes, etc.? I think that's actually a big one, and it's kind of sad that I bet a lot of stuff is lost in time from like the early days, like NES days, and even like 16-bit era. It's probably just gone because they're like small companies making those things, and it was before the internet, and unless somebody found an old thing and scanned it or is still around who worked on it, you could lose a lot of cool stories of what happened, or a lot of like the artwork or merchandise or things like that. So I'm all in favor of like those people with disposable income that have kind of like personal shrines with their collection of all this rare, exotic video game memorabilia. And I think there should be some sort of bigger like official, I don't know, like organization that kind of keeps track of the video game history. There probably is one, but I think, I know, they need Bezos to give like $1 billion to them so they can do a better job. When will we get the Swole Adam suit? There's no Swole Adam suit. You want to be like Swole Adam, you gotta work for it every day, okay?
How's a dragon supposed to flame metal armor?
We must preserve E.T. the video game. Well, that was found in a landfill, right? So, couldn't get rid of it if you tried. It's like a cockroach. Where did the Machinima videos go? Well, Brandon Winfrey, who used to work here and then worked for Machinima for a while, will probably be back on the show soon, because I heard he's moving back up to the Burbank area, and we could get him to be a guest and we could do a Sunset Overdrive stream. And you could ask him all the Machinima questions you want. Read what I said about Bezos' divorce. Oh, how? Well, that's one expensive prenup? What else did you say? Here, let me scroll up. Same phone, who dis?
Oh.
Actually, Corey, the divorce is an attempt to cash in his stock. Basically, his wife gets half his stock, then it won't look as suspicious to stockholders for her to cash it all in. Then she just transfers the money to Bezos and they get married again. It's fake beef. That wouldn't surprise me. I mean, those giant corporations, like the financial shenanigans they pull is just mind-boggling. And all the offshore accounts they have and everything. It's very complicated, and they are above the law. I have something that Gears of War's fans tend to like, but I'll only ever be able to show it once I get a job at Insomniac.
What?
Why would you not be able to show it by just like uploading it to Imager and then putting a link in the chat? Ted Price is not here? Sad face. Well, I saw him at lunch today.
He's here.
Like, as I walked out of the building, he was walking out too. And I said, hey Ted, and he said, hey Corey, how are you? And I said, good, how are you, Ted? And he said, no, I'm good. I just took it for granted, but I get, for you guys in the chat, if Ted Price said hi to you, how's your day going? That'd probably make your day, huh? For me, that's just every day. No big deal. Ted and I, we're like that, BFFs. We're more than BFFs. We're like brothers in arms. Like, if this was Braveheart and Ted Price was running in there and someone shot an arrow at him, I would take an arrow for Ted Price. I really would. I would take an arrow in my limbs or in my butt cheek. I would not take an arrow in torso where it might kill me though. But I would get maimed for Ted Price. Let the record show. Remember when Dante had multiple devil forms in Devil May Cry 3 depending on the weapon equipped? How Spyro scales change based on the power-up reminds me of that. Ooh. Corey, tell Justin if he wants to smash the shiny crates he has to run square button.
Wait, really? I was trying to do that and I thought it...
Would I catch a grenade for Ted Price? I think I've told this story before on the stream, but since there's probably some new viewers here, I'll tell it again. I have a dummy grenade that looks like a real grenade, but it's been disarmed. It doesn't have any explosives in it, but it looks totally real. And it's used for training purposes by the army. It has the ring in it and everything. And I thought it'd be funny to bring it on stream and pull the pin and just toss it to the guest and be like, and then just cut the signal like as if it blew up and like, but then I thought, that might, you know, in today's climate, that might kind of get out of control. That might not be so funny. Someone might freak out.
That'd be a hilarious story. Just like, oh, I got fired from work because I tossed a fake grenade at my employee.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what I think about that.
How do you get this thing?
You need a key for that one.
Oh, that's what it is.
Spider-Man question: how did you guys get the glowing effect on some of the suits? Sorry if I repeated the question. I sort of know this one actually because I was talking to some of the artists about the suit when we worked on a cinema ad for the suit that's the Iron Spider suit, and he had the glowing eyes and stuff like that. I was working closely with Gavin, the lead character artist, on making sure we got it to look the right way for the cinema ad, and I think it's like, man, I don't know all the technical stuff to say how it works, but you can give different materials different types of properties. So, you know, there's a material editor, and you can say like you want it shiny or coarse, reflective, glowing, light emitting, you know, or like see-through, all these things. So they just like made it emissive, I guess. Oh, that's cool. You need to shoot a firework at that one, Justin.
What, at this thing?
They said at that one.
I mean, I'm trying to aim it up.
A little to the left.
Wait, can I aim down? How do I...
You participated for the development of the original trilogy? No. Justin and I were wee little kids.
Yeah.
My first game when I started working at Insomniac was the fan favorite Fuse, and Justin came on after Sunset Overdrive, when we went through. It
was on the tail end of Ratchet.
Yeah,
which I was happy
Ratchet PS4. Yeah.
I was really happy to be able to work on that moment. Very fortunate. Okay.
Different masks can give the material different properties in the different areas of the mesh. Yeah, now you're talking. Mesh. That's a good one. Thanks, Corey. I was wondering if because I'm using the Iron Spider right now and was wondering how the glow was achieved. I remember I kept saying more glow, make it glowy for Key and Prime. What teams were you both on for Spyro? I thank all of you who made this game possible. No, can you... Do I look that old? Seriously? We were like little babies.
Yeah.
I wasn't even a thought yet. Like, my mom and dad had not even met and thought about, you know, like, back then. So, I would not work on Spyro, okay? Like, I came in to Insomniac in 2013, something like that. It was after Spyro, okay? And I was working on Ratchet and Clank Into the Nexus on PS3 and Fuse. On future streams we do of Spyro, we'll try to get some people who worked on the game to give you guys insights about it, though. I think we can arrange that. Sorry I don't have, like, personal stories about the development of Spyro to share. Give us a fun fact that you never got to share. Oh, okay. I had this mole on my lower back. I'm not going to show it on stream. I might get a strike for that. But, okay. Yeah, I had a mole on my lower back, and I was going to get it checked out because it was kind of big, and I was worried it might be cancer or something. And I went mountain biking, and I got in a bad wreck where I like went over the handlebars going down a hill and skidded down on my back, and then the bike...
Oh, sorry, no, we'll keep talking. I saw the rings.
The bike landed on top of me and I got whiplash. And then I had a big...
You just spray those things with fire. The chests. Oh.
I don't like this.
Sorry.
No, it's not your fault.
Sorry, I didn't put
it's
you
not
in
your
this
fault.
level. I chose this one though for you to go in. Could have chosen. So wait, what happened? You had.
So, see, this is too. I have to concentrate too much to be able to tell the story at the same time. Okay, I see.
Oh, you got it. Well, it's time, Corey.
Ah!
Okay, we can try to do this.
And after my bike accident, I had a big open wound on my back, and it stung really bad. And then I cleaned out the wound and everything, and when the scab was healing, and then it healed back up in the skin, there's no more mole. So I was like, oh, I guess I don't have to get the mole checked. I kind of like got it removed for free without having to pay for surgery. So that was pretty neat.
Oh. Well, we're gonna get it.
Can we do another mission?
Yeah, I guess we could.
This is my last chance, then we're gonna do another mission. This is too hard. Are there buttons to go faster and slower, or no?
I don't think so, and I think you need, like, you obviously can't run into the escape flow. I'm not sure, though, maybe. I forgot to read, there's a flying controls. You can, like...
You can spin.
Yeah. Oh, you're good.
But then is there more stuff I gotta do besides that? It's not over, though.
Oh. You just gotta go through this. Oh,
did I miss something?
No.
Oh, I see. These give me time. It's a race. Okay.
Damn, that was pretty good.
We're done.
Oh, then there's one more thing after.
Tell us your PSNs. Well, I don't know my PSN, but I can give you my SSN. I've actually had my identity stolen a couple times. I used to work at Sony, and I was part of the Sony hack, and I got my identity stolen from that. And Sony was gracious enough to... This way?
Yeah, you can go that way. That's probably an actual one.
Dr. Shemp? Confronting Dr. Shemp. Is this a boss battle?
Oh, maybe.
Which Sony hack? There were a few. It was the one where that lady that was the in charge of Sony Pictures. What's her name? I forget her name. How did I forget her name? Where all her emails where she was like trashing Angelina Jolie came out. beat that
That was
guy.
like Potman from the Ballad of Mr.
Yeah. Hey. Jesus.
Look at the charge.
Dead?
I was afraid of this level as a kid.
I know it because I played with these guys before. It was James Stevenson's account. North Korea. Amy Pascal. Yeah, there you go. It's Amy Pascal. Okay, I'll just let them kill each other. Oh, yeah, I beat it. The D-pad tends to have more control.
Dr. Shep thinks he's
Well,
so
I'm just kind of
cool.
out of control today.
You don't know what it's been like listening to him over and over. But I tell you one thing.
Oh, this guy
you
looks
should
pretty
watch
tough.
his back.
He's got attitude.
Wait, what? She just runs?
Burned his butt.
So you just gotta keep... You gotta keep making him run or something?
Yeah. Gotta get around him. I like the design on this game.
Yeah, no, it looks great.
The level design.
Oh, yeah. Level design, yeah.
Oh, I mean, the graphics are good, obviously in the remaster, but I mean, even... Bet someone's gonna read your messages now, though. Huh? What message you talking about? Hey. Got him. Give me those gems. Are you going to make any games for PlayStation saying if PSVR 2 came out?
What?
I'm not going to make a game saying if PSVR 2 came out, no. Now, Virtua Boy got remastered as a console. Like, they upgraded Virtua Boy. Now you're talking. We still got half an hour of this.
Shit, we do. I thought.
Oh, okay, here. I just beat that world. You do another one.
Yay. Dude, we're gonna beat the entire game in an hour.
Hell no.
This game is big. How long is this game? I wonder. Anyone know on stream how long this is? Not sure.
Well, we play Cuphead. We did once before, back when we sucked at streaming, and the frames kept dropping. We could play it again. That game's so hard, though. Hi, Anastasia. Anastasia, you might have noticed that this is not North Carolina. It's in fact a superior place. More interesting hosts and more interesting streams. Just kidding. We are second fiddle in North Carolina. Is that the same layout of office in Burbank? Well, this is real. This is a real set that we built. And in North Carolina, they green screened themselves onto a photograph of this wall with the Photoshop logo. That logo is real. I'll show you how real it is. Oh wait, you can't see it on this camera. Here, let me go to couch cam just for a second. You can keep playing. Oh, I'm just on camera too. But anyway, this, see this? It's real. See, I'm touching it. See? I can put my hands in between the letters. This is not green screen, obviously. See, it's real.
Maybe if you find 1,200.
Pretty advanced. You don't do any of those shenanigans like Tim. He's lying to you guys.
Yeah, next time ask Tim if you can touch the sign.
He can't touch any signs. Question. If you start at the North Pole, go 10 miles south, followed by 10 miles east, followed by 10 miles north, where would you end up? Well, I'd end up in the hell that is a James Smith riddle, that's where. I promise Cuphead is easier than you think. Dude, we played it and we got our butts kicked. It is fun, but it's very hard. I need like cheat codes or infinite lives. I'd say Spyro 1 can take from 1 hour and 30 minutes to 3 to 4 hours from a casual playthrough. Really? 1 hour and 30 minutes? We could beat it that quickly? Wow, I had no idea. You have a Dungeon Master's Guide? Oh yeah? You gonna play a little D&D? Anastasia has never seen gameplay of this game. Oh, well, there's always a first time for everything, Anastasia. Oh, I think going back for it was not worth it, dude. All it does is give you more time. If you don't get it perfect, you can still... Well, actually, you have plenty of time. You might be okay.
No, I'm such a dumbass. I'm trying to beat this guy.
Sure.
Let's just try to get it. We can do this. You almost did it.
Okay, I gotta ignore the chat for a second. I gotta concentrate. What's that song by that guy that's a really popular, beloved singer about? Gotta fly like an eagle.
Oh.
My spirit from me. Gotta fly.
Oh man.
Like everyone loves this guy. He's a beloved cultural icon. Never gotten any hot water or anything like that. I missed that one.
Steve Miller Band.
It's the Steve Miller Band?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, I was trying to make an R. Kelly joke. I got it mixed up with
I
believe I can fly.
God damn it, Ari, come on. You can't get those mixed up there. There's some problem.
They're both on the Space Jam soundtrack and they both involve flying. Okay, I got my wires crossed. I thought that he did both of them. Well, there must have been an R. Kelly remix or something.
Yeah. Isn't he like... Isn't R. Kelly like on the cover of the Space Jam thing? Like, I feel like they're gonna have to like remove...
Well, I mean, deservedly so. The guy is, you know, talent. He's a once-in-a-generation talent.
Oh, no, for sure.
He can do no wrong. That guy's vocal cords, just excuse him from any type of controversy that the media could stir up that's obviously just trying to badmouth him, try to bring him down a peg because they're jealous of all his accolades. One more time.
Yeah, no worries. Wait, what'd you say, Keen Prime?
You're thinking of Seal? Seal didn't do Space Jam. Seal did Batman.
Yeah, I like Space Jam 8-bit butts. I enjoyed the 2D animation. That's why I want to see Mary Poppins too, because they have that like 2D animation stuff. It looks pretty cool.
Oh, Seal did the Fly Like an Eagle cover. Oh.
Goddamn, why would you do that one?
I can never get that one. I'm too worried about going too low and falling.
So you sure you don't have to get all the things?
No, they just give you time. You just have to beat the course, I think. This is as far as I've ever...
Damn, that little thing.
Do I like Weezer? No, but I had a Wheeze for 7 years between 5th grade and 12th grade on account of the gout.
Yeah, Weezer's fine.
I hear they're never get that one. They're playing in concerts around LA pretty
I
soon.
like how your second try you almost like 100%ed everything.
Oh yeah. Well, because I was in the zone like R. Kelly, and then
Oh.
the media had to just take me down. You know, he married a 15-year-old, guys. Naughty, naughty.
Yeah, definitely think Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse should get the animated feature Oscar. Put a lot of work into that.
I heard Black Panther got nominated, didn't it?
Yeah, surprisingly.
Dark Knight didn't get nominated though, right? So they're saying Black Panther's better than Dark Knight.
That's what I don't get. I feel like they did that because, you know, people complain that the action.
Where do I go?
Make it in. You have to go for the lights.
The lights? The lights? Who designed this game? Oh.
I feel like they have to put an action movie though now in the Oscars, right? To like keep it people from complaining. Like that's why. I mean, it's a good movie. Not like.
See, the problem with the Oscars is they're just all up their own butt so deep that it's like, who wants to watch that? They're just all just congratulating themselves so much, and it's like
Roman's gonna win though, like everything.
It's like, and they all preach, they all get up there and do their little speech about like, oh well, this is how you need to view the world, and it's like, who are you again? You're somebody that lies and pretends to be people you're not as you're living, and then you're telling everyone else how to think. Okay. Like, they act so holier than thou, it's kind of off-putting to the normal Joe. That's my opinion.
You know, people do get bugged by that stuff.
So,
for sure.
where are the lights?
Well, let's get through these and then. I wasn't paying attention. Right there, in front of you, to the right. Right?
That's.
Damn it! I'm blind. That was a light. I don't know. Oh, there it is. I guess they're to the left.
Somehow Bohemian Rhapsody made it to the Oscars. Well, that's easy. I mean, you gotta reward Bryan Singer for all his contributions to the film industry over the last 20 years. I mean, that guy, he's done a lot of good for the acting community and, you know, all the young actors trying to get into the business. So, of course, gotta give Bohemian Rhapsody all the credit that it's due. Keep hiring that guy to make movies, you know? And then go preach values when you win the awards about what's right and wrong. I don't see the lights. Wait. Was that a light up on the rooftop?
No, I think I saw it. It was around the corner though. You gotta turn, like, look. You were almost there. Pretty sure.
Here's the light.
That's the light?
Yeah.
Oh, you have to light up the light. I thought you had to destroy something.
But I'm gonna run out of time.
Gotta get those twos.
Dude, this is really tough. When I get my portfolio in order, I want to apply for a job at Insomniac Games. It'd be cool to work with you one day. I will look forward to that. Dude, you don't want to work with me. I'm a jerk. And I'm bad at my job.
Oh my God.
But there's other Insomniacs who are good at their job that you could work with them. Like, oh.
Wait, let me try this one.
Well, you got one light at least.
I was thinking maybe we were doing it too routine. Maybe we have to go a little off course.
Corey, do you know the controversy behind Bryan Singer, LOL? No, that guy is a great filmmaker, and Hollywood keeps giving him projects because he's such a hard worker, and everyone loves working with him. What's the hardest part of my job? Multitasking. They give us assignments, video assignments that we're working on, and we're trying to focus on one, and then something else comes up that's like, hey, you gotta drop everything and do this. And so we do. And then, okay, let's go back to the other project we're supposed to be working on. Hey, no, you gotta do this now. And so it's hard to ever get time to focus on the long-term projects instead of just kind of putting out the fires as they come up. So that's a challenge. It's like a time management challenge and a patience challenge, but that's okay. We do just fine. Wait, you stream? I didn't know you streamed. not only do I stream, I also cuss.
Oh.
Dag nabbit. Doggone it. Justin's about to rage. Man, I've seen Justin really angry before. One time he came into work, he got me in a half Nelson, and I was like, why not just make it a full Nelson, a-hole? So he did. He snapped my neck and killed me. Right on the spot. True story.
True story. Whoa.
We have been at this level for a while. Well, yeah. We're a little slow, okay? For example, you're working on trailer for Spider-Man DLC, and someone says, hey, Corey, we're making Resistance 4, now we need you to do some work for it, right? Yes, exactly like that.
Got this. Got this. I got this.
You shouldn't be too hard on yourself, you seem like a good guy. You would think so. But then if you went back and read my old Twitter stuff from years ago, back before, you know, when it was like the old times, and the things I said were so inappropriate by modern standards. Like one time I said, you know, I love pineapple on my pizza, and one time I said, I eat Kit Kat bars without breaking them apart, I just bite right into the cluster. And it's like, man, the media would just have a field day, just nailing me to the wall for all that controversial stuff I said. I mean, I was right up there with Bill Cosby. But on the surface, you see a guy that would break apart their Kit Kat bars and eat them, you know, like a normal person, and, you know. But then you get to know me. You get to know me, and then you realize I'm one of those guys that takes Oreos and I pull it apart, and then I scrape off all the frosting and put it back together, and then I fling it at people, like Brian Intihar. Creative direct, come on, get to it. And then what I keep the frosting for, that's what's really, it's just kind of, I can't even mention that on stream without getting a Twitter strike. I think there are 6 or 7 color codes and 4 additional codes, so about 10 or 11. What are you talking about? Color codes? The stream's gonna end with you guys stuck on this one level. Well, you could just quit and do another level, I guess.
No, not today.
Hey Justin, you've got to hit all the rings, all the chests, all the gates, then all the lights in that order. They all lead into each other.
Okay, yes.
Don't deviate.
Fine, fine, alright.
Justin's always been a deviant, okay?
Just trying to
deviate. Oh, sorry.
Just trying to be efficient here somehow, but I guess I'm not being, okay.
Question for Corey. The Flash runs the Los Vegas to New York. You mean Las Vegas? I know you're not from America. It's Las Vegas, not Los Vegas. To New York in 5 seconds, but what seems to always beat him to the area? Wait, isn't the Flash DC? So I can say mean things about that character, right? Because that's not Marvel. I don't like the Flash. What's one of my weaknesses? Let's see. One of my weaknesses is that I have this hubris where I think I'm the best host in the history of streams, even better than that ninja guy who makes $400,000 a month streaming Fortnite. I think that if you put me in a room full of people and had me talk for 10 minutes, and you had Ninja in a room for 10 minutes, I could say something more interesting than him. That's my weakness. You can change the color of Spyro. Oh, that's cool. But why would you want to do that? Wouldn't that be culturally insensitive? Pogo Simeon, stay tuned. There's no update on that yet, but soon.
Alright, last one. I'm gonna give this to Corey after this. I'm too frustrated.
In the coming days and stuff like that.
I don't think it goes in order, Corey. I don't believe it goes in order because I feel like you run out of time at the end.
Well, not if you're a smooth criminal. There's...
Well, I know. I was trying to go off course. I was trying to
Those are the last two.
I was trying to go off course, and
yeah,
they're like,
okay.
no, don't do it.
I
think you gotta do it. I really do.
Okay.
Let's see.
When are you gonna get some guests on stream like James and I? Well, if you bribe me, I'll get you on. where can I find those Spider-Man pillows? They were made just for the live stream countdown to launch of Spider-Man. They do not exist out in the wild. Although, I will happily steal one from the set and mail it to you if you bribe me with at least $500. Do you think people are overly sensitive these days? So here's the thing. I think most people are just fine, but I think that the media has learned how to get attention, which is to stir up controversy and exaggerate things, and that sells more. It's more interesting than just being kind of nice and normal and calm and stuff. So they make people seem like they're crazier than they are, and more like
you gotta go for those lights.
Maybe. But I think most people are inherently good, even though I get annoyed by them. They don't actually. Oh, now I'm gonna lose.
I was doing it like I hit like everything pretty spot on. Do anything, like I still only got 2 of the lights.
You can bribe me in $500 worth of chicken McNuggets. I love chicken McNuggets with sweet and sour sauce. I would totally have an eating contest of them on stream. I would. How do we feel about speedrunners ripping our games apart? That's fine. It's always fun to see someone get really good at our game. We admire their dedication, and it's really cool that we make something that people get so into like that.
Yeah, seeing that speedrunner that one time was crazy.
Yeah, I got a pretty good run going here.
Put this thing on. Just hate putting this thing on because everyone else puts it on, so I'm getting germs.
James put it on and then he threw up.
Yeah, see? Great. Now it's on my face. Here we go. Pretty cool. Yep. This is pretty cool.
Ah! I missed one.
Damn, how many did you get?
4.
Damn, you did good.
You wonder what Corey's like when he's drunk. I tend to get a little violent, and
it's like Spaceballs, like.
Yeah, it's backwards.
Yeah, I know.
I've been in and out of jail. I tend to beat up my roommates, and I have a little Shih Tzu dog that I kicked because when I get drunk, I just can't help it. I kicked it so good though. The cool thing, I kicked it, and it was really sad because it's a dog, and you shouldn't kick dogs, but it was such an insane kick that there was this guy that's an offensive coordinator for the LA Rams that was at the bar that I kicked the dog at, and he saw me kick it, and he was like, "You should try out for us." And I did, and so actually I have to announce right here on the stream, I'm going to be joining the Rams in the Super Bowl as a special teams kicker. And they're all excited to have me. They say that I'm going to be their clutch secret weapon that's going to win them the game against Tom Brady. So you guys should all stay tuned for that.
Nice. I didn't even know you get time for those. I didn't realize that. You got it, Corey. No!
Son of a...
Wait. You're doing better than me, so you got it. You'll get it.
Do I have any tattoos? So in Comic Sans on my lower back, I have beware all ye who enter here. And then Pirate Skull and Crossbones, like from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, you can still go. Well, X. If you click X, you'll continue playing.
Yeah, I realized that too late. Do you know you can do stand-up No. No, no. If I do stand-up, I'm gonna end up like Louis C.K. or Bill Cosby.
Oh my god.
Alright. Now I'm not saying that I'm as talented as them, I'm just saying the other thing. And then if I get really good, what would happen? They'd like ask me to host the Golden Globes, and then I'd just shit talk all the nominees. Like,
But they like that stuff. They like the little shit talk.
no, they didn't let that guy come back.
Oh yeah.
Ricky Gervais.
That's true.
I love Ricky Gervais because he's so full of himself, and he's right to be full of himself because all the people that try to keep him down are just little people, and he's above that all, and he knows he's smarter than them, so he just talks shit to them. He's so arrogant, but it's... Come on, did I not get that one? Well, I'm gonna lose, right? It's over.
Yeah. Let's try it again. You'll get it.
Pirates of the Caribbean is such a great franchise. I haven't seen all of them, actually, but,
I don't think I've seen the most recent.
I mean, I could say if you put Penelope Cruz in all of them, then yes. I know she's in at least one of them.
Corey doesn't even have to kick Ted's door down. Ted sits in his office with the door open. That's how.
He does. He's very
that's how
approachable.
Nice, yeah, that's how nice Ted is.
Although he doesn't like me talking to him anymore because he said I'm kind of a crazed lunatic fan and that I need to keep my distance. He had a restraining order filed on me.
Oh.
And it makes it difficult because there's a children's playground on the other end of Insomniac Games, and then there's Ted's office, and so I have to be very careful not to step too far to the left or the right, because on one end I'll be too close to Ted's office and that restraining order will kick in. And then on the other side I'll be too close to the children's playground and that restraining order will kick in. So it's like I can't go anywhere, I gotta stand. Right, hold still like this, I can't move anywhere. Oh, it's over here. I still got it. Okay. Okay, this is it. This is it. Okay, don't F it up.
This is it. This is the one.
Ha!
Yes.
Dude, that's so hard. That is so hard.
We did it. New record. Sweet. Wait.
Retry?
Oh, yeah. No, you finished. You're good. That's all you could do.
Like I'd ever retry that again in my life. Oh my god, that was like climbing Mount Everest with a bear chasing me and a...
Oh, we're almost gonna take the to the next place. You need 1,200 to take the hot air balloon.
I thought we just needed 10 dragons.
That was the first balloon, right?
Justin, rank your 5 biggest celebrity crushes in order of likelihood of marrying them.
Celebrity crushes?
Oh, I could do it.
That's,
you do yours first, and then I'll.
No, well, now I gotta try to remember all their names. No, you go first, Corey.
All right, Lena Dunham, Ellen Page, Rachel Maddow.
Look what you guys done.
Who shot at me? Someone shot at me.
Oh, there's a guy with a cannon out there.
Oh. I need 2 more. Rosie O'Donnell. And, number 5. Who's an actress who's like always in and out of rehab? I haven't covered that base yet.
Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, Lindsay Lohan. That's my, yeah. Maddow's a celebrity. Your main celebrity crush is Cara Delevingne, or however you say her last name.
Delevingne.
So I didn't really like her because she hangs out with the Kardashians, but then I saw that movie that was pretty bad about the space movie. What's it called?
Interstellar?
No,
wait,
that she's in it.
Who?
It's
who?
Cara Delevingne.
Oh. Shit. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Something in the 1,000 Kingdoms or whatever the hell it's called. Verse something. I forget the name of it. It's like with a V. Valerian. She was actually the best part of that movie. Like, she was the only one that could act. and she had like screen chemistry and stuff, and I was like, oh wow, she's actually pretty good on screen. Like I thought she'd be this like obnoxious like social media brat, you know, but I was like, wow, she has acting chops. I'm like happy to see that. So I went from not liking her and then realizing that I was being kind of prejudiced, and then once I got a real impression of her, I was like, oh, she's a good actress. I don't know what to do.
I think you just have to go to another world. If we have time for it.
Can I just kill the rabbit?
Yeah, nice. Maybe you have to go to that thing over there.
I'm gonna die trying to get there.
That's true.
Probably only the main cast that will be all female. I don't know how much I'm not really interested in it since Johnny Depp made those movies for me. Are you are you saying there's gonna be an all-female Pirates of the Caribbean?
I didn't hear about that.
I didn't hear about that either. I didn't even hear they're gonna make another one at all. How many have they made now? Did we already go to Clifftown?
I think so. Check, click the option.
Hey, he's mooning me.
Click this.
What the heck was that?
See if you have a percentage for Clifftown.
Yeah, I do. Justin, you have to do your list now.
That's hard. I'm trying to, you know, think of all the names here. Celebrity crushes. That's tough. That's not fair because Corey trolled all you guys. I don't have a troll message here. I don't. So I'll throw in some.
I only need a little bit more gems. Oh.
God, you guys put me on the spot here.
Have you ever seen David Lynch's Dune?
No. Actually, I haven't.
I was gonna say there's a character in that movie that maybe should have been on your list, but not if you haven't seen the movie. He's mooning me too. Did you know that spring chests come in every gem color, but there's only one red spring chest in the game? Oh wow, I did not know that. I'm just gonna kill the rabbits for the last 5 or 6 minutes. Use the cannons to smash the shiny crate. I'll try. Okay, here's a cannon. Where's the shiny crate? Do you see a shiny crate? Can't see it from here. Have I gone in there before?
Yeah, we came from there.
What's my favorite meme of 2018?
That's tough too. There's so many. There's just like new memes appearing every day.
Yeah. I think my favorite meme of 2018 is that little baby on the beach going.
I like that one kid that like he has that like the big vein coming out of his forehead.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where he's like leaned forward.
Oh, and he's kind of like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Big chungus. Guys, mine was a troll. That my meme is an old meme. It's not from 2018.
Yeah, mine isn't either.
It's like the first meme. Sorry, I'm just kind of floundering now. I don't know where to go. This game got hard all of a sudden. Oh, how about I cross here? This sounds promising.
Yeah.
No, wait, I already went to Dr. Chef. Wait, but I can break this with the cannon.
Well, maybe you can fly across from that height, can you? Let's see, 2018 memes.
No, but I can use the cannon there.
Oh
my.
Let's see here. Come on.
That meme is ancient. That's the joke.
Come on, load. Load. These websites trash.
So guys, on Friday we're gonna have Fan Art Friday. So send in all your Photoshop pictures of Tim in compromising situations. Like, you could take screenshots from the movie Human Centipede, but with Tim in them, for example.
Oh, no.
Not saying we'll share it live on stream, but you could still send it in to Tim anyway. You can just send it in to Tim. That's fine.
Yeah, just send it to...
Send it to Tim. He appreciates it. Okay, I got it.
He might block you afterwards, but it's okay. Send it.
Tim's been asking for it. He'll get what's coming to him. Why not jump out of the purple goo? Because I suck at this game.
What is your guys' favorite memes? Like, I was trying to look at a list here, and like, it's not very clear what's 2018 mean. Some of them look old to me.
I like those pictures where like there's memes used by like adults at colleges and stuff, like when they put it up on like their wall outside the classroom or something, and it's like so shitty and so out of touch. Those are my favorite ones, when it's just so bad. Man,
oh, maybe that canyon.
Have I never gone in Dry Canyon?
I don't think I went to Dry Canyon.
Oh, I never saw this.
It's like right.
Why did someone say that?
I guess we have 2
Puddlegate.
minutes. We have 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But...
You have phones, right? Yeah, I have a phone.
Yeah, I was trying to look.
You should see my Ratchet fan art I posted on Discord. Man, there's this funny fan art that someone made of Ratchet that was like, well, it's kind of inappropriate, but they were like this gross mutant Ratchet, and they're like bulging out like they're gonna burst, like they've been blown up like a balloon or something. And I sent it to Tim with 20 written on it when it was our 20-year anniversary, and he said, LOL. Thanks, Tim. Ooh, that guy. A Ratchet furry. Yeah, I would like a furry.
Oh, I guess all the Infinity War memes are kind of funny. I guess that's a 2018 thing.
Oh, like with Thanos
Yeah,
and like killing half of the population.
People, like, I don't feel good, Mr. Stark.
Yeah.
Like people like disappearing from.
Yeah.
You know.
These guys need to learn that as soon as they reveal themselves, I can kill them. Ooh.
Pictures. Same phone who dis. If you post a pic to the Discord, I'm not sure. Maybe it'll show up in the restream screen.
I don't think it will.
But yeah, no, I don't think it will.
So guys, on Friday we're gonna do Smash Brothers.
Yep.
It's gonna be pretty fun. If you, we should do like a poll at the beginning of like who they think is gonna be the victor at the end of the day of streaming. And if you guys are right, we will personally mail you Yuri Lowenthal.
Born to glide.
He'll come do an appearance at your birthday party.
Have you seen this? Like that app called Cameo, and like you like celebrities or whatever can go, like, or people like influencers or whatever can go on there and you pay them to like send you a birthday message or something like that. That's awesome.
So that's like prostitution, right?
Basically. But anyways, like what you said, like you actually could just pay like $10 for someone to send a friend a happy birthday message, like personally.
Because influencers, I mean, let's be real, influencers are just, you know, it's a front, right? It's a front, like.
Well, obviously the big influencers are probably not even going to use that thing, so yeah, all the ones on that thing are probably a front.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure most Instagram influencers have an ulterior motive that involves being hired by billionaires in foreign countries to do things.
It's weird to see like someone from my school like start to try to become that, you know, like transition into it, and I'm just like sitting there like, why are you posting all these like you know, quotes and stuff, and like I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Hey guys, just on day 3 of my juice cleanse,
basically.
inspiring. It's like
that's all that's happening.
You know, there were.
It's like spamming my feeds.
Oh, so now I can go do the balloon.
Yeah,
Well, we're out of time though, huh? But I want to just get on the balloon real fast.
Yeah, so get on it. Go to the next place.
Give me that R. Kelly.
I can't believe how fast you found so much stolen. Hop aboard for the Magic Crafters world if you're ready.
Touch the sky. It's a little too soon to sing that, Corey. A little too soon.
Well, I'm flying, so it's appropriate. Listen, that guy is never gonna do anything wrong, okay?
Oh my god.
He's done so much good for all the kids that were into Space Jam.
No.
He can do no wrong. I need to order a cake for my younger cousin. What disappointing message should I put on the cake? Younger cousin, disappointing message should I write on the cake? You could write, I'm your real dad. Your picture did not show up.
Happy 18th birthday, I'm your real dad.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
I'm your real dad, and you know how old I am, so do the math.
Oh no.
Well, we're quitting.